Well, hello and welcome to the Bashers. We are round 3. Round 3, we've got Coolum versus Tewantin-Noosa, and it's going to be a big game today. Tewantin-Noosa wanting to continue their winning streak that's lasted a season and a half, and Coolum Sharks will be biting at the bit to end that streak. Now, I don't have full team list in front of me right now, but I have been informed that Tewantin-Noosa are missing a few key players. And so hopefully, that's what Tewantin-Noosa will be hoping to capitalise on. So you can see there the middle, we've got a fantastic pitch prepared here at Maroochydore where we're streaming from. And so Lanham is just doing some producing at the moment. So just me in the studio. Excuse me, I've still got a bit of a cough from last week, and I'm doing my thing of supporting Coolum Sharks. And Lanno has been offered a Tewantin-Noosa hat. I don't know if they've taken him up on that offer or if he's taken them up on that offer just yet, but it won't be long at all now until the players are going out onto the field. Players and umpires, because, you know, we need them. We need the umpires. Wasn't sure where you were there. Hello and welcome. We're in studio, I don't know, probably 7 or something. This is our latest studio setup with everything happening here. We've got third chair available for whoever may come along. We know in the second match being the Maroochydore Glasshouse match later on today. Let's bring that up. So that will be Maroochydore Glasshouse later on today. We'll likely have Levy back joining us again for his semi-permanent position. So all happening, and we're hoping to be bringing you the game very soon. Lanno has just put up a nice shade here, but it does mean that we can't actually see when the players are going out onto the field. So hopefully our camera people that we have out on the ground somewhere will be able to show us. And right on cue. I love the work they do there. So look at that, fantastic pictures here from Maroochydore. It's a beautiful sunny day. It will be a great day for cricket. We have heard your emails and messages about pitch reports. We're looking to have pitch reports coming back very, very soon. We're hoping even potentially this afternoon they'll be back for game 2 here. I might see if we can get Levy to do the pitch report, because Lanno himself, we attempted to get it all up and going today, but apparently my 5 o'clock start wasn't quite early enough to get everything set up today. Well, let's put that music up, because I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talk, and we'll be back when there's players going out onto the field with Mr. Lanham and myself.
Are you a local business? Do you want your business to be seen by local viewers? If only there was some sort of local sport that lots of people watched.
Well, hello, and we're back.
What?
Yes,
Why would you do that to me?
because you're not ready.
Right, well, enjoy Max talking while I'm doing things.
There we are. Got to throw you under the bus to start off with.
Speaking of throwing under the bus, you remember how you charged this scoring tablet during the week?
Yes?
No, you don't, because you didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense, because it's not.
It's almost like I've got a battery right there for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's almost like you don't... What do I do with a lead that's 45 centimetres long? This really is...
Look, I've got a... Ooh. That looks really cool.
Wow, that's blue.
Yeah, cool. And we got some new colours. We'll put that up on screen when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Who do we have opening the batting?
We've got Persony and Persony. Got any sounds from the middle at all, by any chance?
Oh, sounds from the middle. Ooh. Not sounding the best, but... Oh, we've got the umpires having a chat. We might just turn that down.
Yeah. Well, I'd say he's been pretty rubbish the last few times I've seen him bat, so he won't go real good. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right, we're going back in our scoring app, and this will be Coolum Tewantin-Noosa.
I'm going to be saying, but Tewantin-Noosa are fielding.
But what?
Mm.
So we've got batting first is Tewantin-Noosa. Tewant.
No. Coolum is batting first.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No.
Tewantin-Noosa's batting first.
Yeah, right. I thought it was... This is going to be really confusing because...
Well, it's confused you already.
It has. The Coolum are wearing... Like, Tewantin-Noosa are wearing Coolum's colours from the score.
You can't even word right. It's really...
It's, you know...
It's really affected you here this morning. All right. I don't know what that belongs to.
Belongs to the road. That's powering our sound.
King of the road. All right, let's have a look.
Okay, so there we've got Sammy Curtis on screen, captain of Coolum. And all-round great bloke.
El Capitan.
Getting some scratchy sounds from the middle as ball one.
I think it's the far end.
Yeah, far end microphone's just having a little bit of troubles.
I had it moved back a little bit, and it worked better then. All right. Got Sammy Curtis on screen. Captain, just a moment ago. All righty, what do we got here?
Okay.
So we're ready for ball one. It didn't happen last week.
That's because we didn't have power last week. Okay, let's ready for it.
Here we
Big
go.
start.
First ball. That's hit the leave I found on the pitch earlier.
Yeah,
The pitch report that never happened.
pitch report may have
Schmitz
happened.
report.
Oh, those pitch mics are just a little far away. Hopefully atmospheric interference goes away throughout the day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's played away.
Go, and one taken.
First runs on the board for Tewantin-Noosa.
Louis Waugh and Benny Lachlan opening the batting by the look of things.
Yeah. You got some sheets there.
Maybe I do.
Now, it's my understanding not all of the Coolum players have numbers, but the ones that do, we'll be able to tell who they are, and the ones that don't, well, we're going to play name bingo with them.
And we've got Tian Sheepers is bowling.
Yeah.
Sheepers Creepers.
Other way around, boys. Other way around. Yeah.
I was trying to tell the batsman he needs to bat left-handed.
That's Sammy Curtis.
That's the proper things to be doing.
He is a lefty after all.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, Sheepers in.
Short. Oh, schnicked it. That's running right into your eyeballs, people. Be careful. It's going to come through the TV screen if you're watching it.
And
over the boundary, 4 runs.
Sammy Curtis digging up the outfield there.
How good was that footage, people? It was like 3D.
Yeah.
Just be careful there, Sammy Curtis. He's a broken man. Started this season, I saw him a few weeks ago. He said, oh, I'm fit for the first time in a long time. And he missed last week because he was injured. I shouldn't laugh, really. And then another edgy bro. Whoops. That's a dot.
Got plenty of people come to watch the game today.
Fans.
Oh,
Whooshka!
that's a big shot.
That's still going up. I think that could be a 6.
That's being given as 6 by
That's
the
6
umpire.
runs, 6 of the best. Let's have a look at that again. Surely.
Absolutely.
Surely we can. Here we go. Countdown for launch. 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Ooh.
There it goes. And turn around and get ready to bring that back. That's about the only fielding you'll be doing there.
Come on, T, get angry. Come on, the angry stepper.
Oh. Sounds like Sammy Curtis is,
It's firing up his bowler.
yeah.
Firing his bowler up. And he leaved that as well.
Go.
All right. Big crowd here today. That's the end of the first hover. None for 11 off 1.
That's the start that Tewantin-Noosa would have wanted, and probably not quite the start that Coolum would have wanted.
Maybe they're lulling them.
Yes, false sense of security.
All that sort of thing.
And they're going to bring out the crim safe.
I thought it was when a bouncer puts on an extra mustache over the top of his mustache. That's a false sense of security. I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. Nope. You put him the different way around, I'm sure of it. Just as
Well, gotta have my fun.
Yep. Don't mind me.
Just asking you to do some producing because you've covered up my view. No, other end.
Oh, you tell me when to stop.
And up a touch. Down a touch. That's great. Maybe a touch that way. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Producing done. Let's go. I'll send you an invoice.
Oh, pushed away.
Push, push. That's what they say.
And that looks like it's going to be
over
another
the boundary. 4 runs. Doody-doo, 4. Thanks for coming. Good start by the Wanton.
Well, it's starting to rain runs here, and Coolum wanting to plug that sink.
Somewhere out in the world, there's 2 halves of sentences looking to meet up and make sense of Matt says silly sentences. Ooh, ah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, I gotta love sounds from the centre.
So this is Nathan Madsen. He's the
coach.
The new Coolum coach. He's come up from the ACT. He's played some Premier level down that way.
He's done acting as well.
Probably. The comment on the team sheet says too old.
Some bus driving going on there.
I would say that's not an exclusive thing in the Coolum list. So far, Benny Lachlan has scored the bulk of the runs.
So out of the 15, he's scored 14 of them?
10 of them.
Oh, well, righto.
No, bulk. It's not like we're doing a closing down sale here.
It's not the incredible bulk.
No, that was pretty bad.
Jet!
Oh, it looked like it was coming in.
Well, Coolum will definitely be eagerly seeking that first wicket.
Eagerly.
Eagerly,
Like,
yep. Yep, eagerly. Not sharkily.
Just sitting up in a high tree.
Who says sharkily?
People with bad Englishings.
Oh, it's a good bit of fielding in close there.
Fieldingly.
Absolutely.
You're not meant to respond with a word that makes absolute sense. It's very unusual.
Potato?
It's not you at all. Oiled up chicken, I believe, is the way to go. All right. 1 ball to come.
Of the second over.
Second over being bowled by Nathan Madsen. He's keeping them honest. It's a good over. Do apologise for some of the pitch mic sounds. There's some aliens have moved into there.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick bit of producing.
Well, if you see Max running onto the field going, stop, stop, I want to fix that. That's what's going on. All right. Couple of field adjustments being put in place. So Max is doing some producing. It's done for 15 off 2 overs. Comes Sheepers into bowl. Second over. It's down leg. That will be a wide. Waiting on the second. Well, technically the first ball, really. Sheepers in.
Oh,
Bit clonkish, I thought.
good sounds there from the pitch mics, though.
When they decide to send the right sounds, they sound fantastic. Do. I probably need to just do some more producing whilst I'm also carrying a
Oh,
bat
that's
rep.
high. That cool.
May not make it. Might need a pitching wedge for that one. Ah,
If we overrun
that
it.
was cleverly done. Bit of side spin on it. He lofted that one right up. Right onto the green, really. All right, they're putting some coverage in straight there, saying, "Go on, do it again." You probably don't want to be making a threat like that to Benny Lachlan, because he will, just to make a point. It's moved on to 14 runs. We kept low a bit. So Tewantin-Noosa off to a fairly good start. They're definitely looking to head to the 150 mark with this kind of start. See how the middle goes. Oh, that was a cross-batted whooshka. I looked that up in the Lanno's Book of Shots, and that's what that one's called.
Mm.
There are a lot of different types of whooshka, obviously.
Other than cross-batted.
Yes.
Is that the circle-batted?
Well, there's a helicopter whooshka.
Square-batted?
Nope. There's the big open stance whooshka. All right, Louis War on strike to Sheepers. Played that off the back foot, which you just saw happen. Probably didn't need to tell you that, but I did. So Coolum with 1 from 2 from last week. Tewantin, I believe, were 2 from 2.
They were.
That one whistled through.
Starting to bring in a bit of pace, is Sheepers.
He's not holding back. Just 2 off that over, I do believe.
That's a much better over
Maybe.
for Coolum.
Oh, except for the 4 at the start. We'll forget about that.
Don't worry about that.
None for 21 off 3. I feel like I need to be moving something closer to me.
Maybe you should use that seat.
No, that'd be weird then. Right.
Just wait a little bit then.
Right, we're continuing. We are. Nate Matson. Bringing his 2 old bowling to school. Benny Lachlan on straight, looking around the field, going, who do I have to hit it over around these parts? Oh, in the air.
Oh, very good effort from the fielder there.
That was a great effort. Be nice to see if we had a replay of that.
Let's see what we can do.
See what happened, eh? What? Surely there's a camera on that. All right, just past him. Past his outstretched fingers. Madsen into bowl. Oh, that is picked up really well. And it's going to beat the fielder.
4 again.
Business is picked up around these parts. All of a sudden, bish bosh bash. Benny Lachlan has decided to let Fluffy out for a run. Fluffy being his bat. Oh, that is coming this way. It's going to be between our 2 positions and into the bowling machine at the nets. Now, what was that signal? 4 or 6?
I believe 4.
So, discussion in the middle of the pitch. I reckon Louis just said to Benny, you want a middle one, mate? What was that? It's a bit of a block. I reckon the next one might be short. What do you think?
Could well be.
He seems to like him pitched up. I think that was a 6. I'm going to put it in a 6.
I know. Put it in a 6 then.
Yeah. I'm not scared to make the big decisions.
Oh, that was an edge.
That was edgy, bruh.
And a good bit of fielding there.
Yes, with the non-required roll, but it looks great.
It's always good when they do a roll.
Are you a seeds on your roll man or not?
No, I'm more of a rooster on my roll kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised by this. After last week, selling out a local establishment, they had to shut down.
Oh, gone again.
That's... I believe you'll find that if you look for H in the book of Lanno shots. That's under Hoik.
And
I've got 4 chapters of that.
I do need to advise, now that I've got some chat up,
Yeah.
we've had some chat.
Chat? Chat, you say?
Yep. Nicholas Donahue says, shout out to Trent Lohman. Trent Lohman says, Foxtel needs some of these 2-rate audio.
Second rate, I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably. Nicholas, a drain around the pool would be good.
I think that's a bit of a dig. It should be working.
Maybe Telestream needs a pool at mid-wicket.
That'd be nice.
Don't give us ideas. Don't think that I can fit a pool into the van.
We could pool our ideas, though.
Looks to be the end of the over.
That's because it is the end of the over, Max.
Tewantin-Noosa, it looks like they are.
None for 39 or 4.
That's what I was about to say.
It's weird because that's what the score is.
That's very weird if that's what the score is, because that's what's on people's screen.
Okay, now things are just getting odd. Uh-oh. Right. Very good. That'll happen. We're like a stealth special forces unit here. with our hand
All
signals.
of our hand signals and stuff.
Max just looks like he's operating a sock puppet without a sock on his hand, and I just go looking at the screen going, I reckon I'll do this.
That's not a sock puppet. Looks like there's a change in the bowling.
Looks like there is a change in the bowling.
Looks like there's a change in the bowling.
I'd say they're probably going to change the bowling up, Max.
Ah. Ooh.
There we go. Quick one taken. That's probably not a bad idea by Louis Waugh. Get the man that's running hot. Hot like a hibachi grill. This is Josh McLean, the Wombat, they call him.
And Trent Lohman will...
joke!
will throw... I think he's throwing me under the bus there.
Good. Well done.
We'll get back to that after this ball. Oh, that's clonkish. Yes, he said, how come you didn't get a game, Max? I've seen you in stellar form. Whereas I think he's referring to the net session where Lanno bowled me.
Yep, I think he is. Didn't know Trent watched that video.
I'm
Didn't comment.
still going to say, haven't been bowled in a match for 2 years.
That means I'm extra special.
That's a big
Bye-bye,
shot.
ball.
Well,
Ciao, ball.
they got the notes this week and nobody's parked over there.
Yes. Yeah, where's Gimpy playing? I'll bet you there's people taking shuttle buses in. Because they've heard Trent Riddell's going to be wrecking BMWs. Got a BMW wrecking franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That was a big hit. I'm sure we had a good replay.
You don't need a replay on that.
No, it's just a 6. Why would people want to see a replay of a 6?
Ball's come back now, hasn't it? We haven't got time.
I was talking about the minute and a half we had before then.
I wasn't thinking about that then.
You were thinking it all, Maxwell.
Don't know what you mean by that.
Precisely. It's been
I think he double hit that.
clonk chunked. If that sound from on the field is annoying people, let us know and we'll fade it right down. It's disappointing. We've got ourselves some very good tech that doesn't do what it says it will do on the box.
I think the tech is trying to refute that by
going
yeah.
speaking in garble. It is none for 48. One ball to come.
Oh, Tewantin-Noosa at the moment going basically 10 and over.
I'm going to call the ball going somewhere near the sight screen. Oh, did he catch that?
I think he's caught it.
Right,
It's
let's
gone
have a replay.
as a wicket.
That's a good catch.
Let's see if that's on the ticket.
It's got to be. Ticket, you're just making words up. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Boom. Oh, slow that down.
That is slowed down.
And look at this. Bottom edge, Snickery, right down at his ankle. That's a good catch. And he did well to somehow roll over on his shoulders without snapping his head in half.
Well, you got to do a roll when it's when the ball goes to your ankles. That's part of the etiquette of the game.
That's impressive.
New batsman walking out is number 6 for Tewantin-Noosa.
Yes, maybe they've got numbers, maybe they don't. That will be...
Well, something just tore.
That's Jared.
Jared Officer. Right.
Woot, woot, call the police. Woot, woot, it's another police. All right.
We should probably fade down Coolum's chat out there.
How are we looking, people?
Want to keep all of their...
Benny Laughlin's gone for Tewantin. So is that going to affect the runs or not? What do you think? Let us know.
Well, speaking of letting us know,
Yes.
Trent Lohman says, anyway, you can get a replay of Max in the nets in the change of overs. No, sorry, I'm not putting up any replays of that.
No, but you can. You can just open another window in YouTube.
Nick Donahue says you could take some pointers, Trent, for your big match next Saturday.
Ooh, next Saturday, you say?
Yeah, start of the season for some, I believe.
Yeah, apparently. All right, we go left arm over. Looks like it might be Braden Simpson.
Left arm over. Is that like food that you haven't eaten?
Nope.
It's an arm that you left over.
No, it's just pretty bad joke, really.
Dad joke!
There we go. Right, that's good. Good. Someone decided
as
to...
usual, the Maroochydore winds are blowing strong, and that's not a euphemism for a change.
Someone decided to put one of our walls up around a corner this morning with infinite judgment, and it won't stay up.
Yeah, I'll just walk away from all of those jokes that are coming to
because
my
you
head.
gave it 5 seconds, nothing came along, and you went, right. Okay, time for spun. Get down to it. Oh, they've come back. One on the misthrow, misfield. Taken 2. I was going to say, I'd hate to be right there on the boundary, and the ball runs to you and then goes through and goes over. It's good. Good length. No, I don't know why I can't bring chat up.
Well,
It's strange.
it's nothing different than normal.
My chat up is fine, thank you very much.
Oh, I've never seen you chat up anyone.
Oh, you wouldn't. I'm stealth. They don't even know I'm chatting them up.
That's it, Jared.
All right, Jared Officer on strike, facing his first ball. Braden Simpson pulling some left arm, a wrist spin by the look of things.
Well, we're getting good sounds from the microphone at this end. Just seems to be that far one. We might see about repositioning that in the innings break.
Or drinks, possibly.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought so. Go. Ooh, one taken. No one wants Quackmire.
I think the audience does.
Quackmire hasn't had a run this season because we weren't up and running when last week when it happened.
There was a Quackmire that went at some point.
You said so, but it never actually materialised.
And that's the end of the over.
Wow, you've picked up on that well, Max. Good job.
I'm good at this stuff.
People would probably disagree with that summation.
Well, the score is 1 for 53.
Did you know that cricket is the #1 sport currently being watched in this stream? To advertise, contact sponsor at TelestreamTV. Cricket.
Can I say I'm a helpful guy now that we're back live?
Yeah, apparently.
I wonder if people, when we go to those lads that we've got there, people realise that we're just saying silly things.
It amuses us.
It's stuff that we can't always say on air. But if you were in
Stuff we
third
shouldn't.
chair, you would hear it.
Yes. Third chair, McSchmare.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's hit
picked
well.
the gap. That might just go all the way. And it will. Good
Oh,
dive.
it was a nice effort there.
4 runs. Good cricket shot, that one. I don't know that they're allowed in a T20 game, are they?
I think they're allowed. They just don't turn up very often.
Well, they're not. They're frowned upon. Good proper cricket. Look at that. Right between 3 fielders. Here you go, kiddies. No substitute for just playing a good cricket shot. Still gets 4 runs. And then you can wallop the next one. Beat the field. That might go for 4 as well. Yep, Louis decided, I'm not going to run any more than that little trot. That's gone. Seamless transition from Benny Lachlan upping the run rate to now Mr. War stepping up the gas.
What happened exactly with that replay, but
Replay, Schmee play. Oh, he might have
And,
found the gap again, has he?
well, they've
No,
got
we'll
a
get to
fielder
this
back
one.
there.
Good early slide. Well done. Big arm. Look at that. Whooshka. 2 run. People may not know, whooshka can also describe a good throw.
Fair enough.
It's the way of things. Very universal word. Nope, only
He's
missed it by
trying.
about 20 centimetres.
Trying for what he can there.
Well, it's Maroochydore. I think they roll appeals into the pitch here. One for 63, one ball to come. Down, he adjusted the height on that one. It's over. A few runs off that one, but he stemmed the flow towards the end, so it's good bowling.
Is that the end of the over?
Is the end of the over.
Okay, I'm just going to do some quick producing.
Right,
Make sure all the desks working.
that'll be nice. Be a real treat for everyone. All right, batsman in the middle, just discussing game plans. What are they going to do? How are they going to do it? Jared's going, well, you seem to be going all right there, Louis. I'll take a 1, put you on strike, and I'll be safe at the other end. That'd be a good plan. Braden Simpson in again. On his left arm wristies. That looks shorter than how it turned out. That might go all the way. That has. Yet again, cricket was invited along on a T20 and it said, hello, I'll be 4 runs. Things are looking ominous, I can tell you. Oh, that's out. That is very out. And we're not sure if there's a replay, but there might be. Have a look.
The producing I did was to make sure that all the replay stuff was working.
That's
So-
good. What do we got? Wicket, McSchmicket, and let's bring him backwards. And then he
Only got
dived
the end
in.
of it.
Well, you might have to watch back live and scroll it back, people. It was good stumping.
It was a very good stumping. And Coolum take their second wicket.
It's good cricket for the wicket. They're starting to stick it.
And the
Tewantin.
new batsman coming out
It's
for
not Lemony Snicket.
number 4.
I'm feeling like it's probably going to be Ben Claypole.
Claypole?
Yeah. I mean, not one of the bigger construction ingredients, I would have to argue, in building high-rises.
Yeah, joke!
Thank you. So it's Jared Officer stumped. The bowling of Simpson by Barley. He's been to Barley. Chew. All right, we'll see if the numbers all add up with the team sheet, shall we? Your batsman in.
Ooh.
Something really satisfying for a spinner getting wickets in T20s because you're supposed to get smashed around. And when you can draw them out and get a stumping, you feel like you've really achieved something.
Yep.
I wouldn't know, just from watching, you know.
I feel a good achievement for a spinner is actually getting the ball to spin.
Well, I can understand why you would feel that. Apparently this is M. Eckhard wearing number 4, not who it said in the team sheet. It's be Louis Waugh. It's lofted. Going to take 1, looking for 2. No, just the 1.
Okay, Trent Lanham,
Lohman.
that's what I said. That's one peach of a ball, Max. I'm amazed you haven't been bowled more. Oh, I think that one spun more than he expected it to.
Yes, he's cut that out for 2. Cut that out.
You can
Turn
cut that out, thank you.
Bowler's end, 2 runs. That'll be the end of the hover.
And Nick Donoghue, he probably will with that new bat of his. Ah,
Someone's been looking at something.
has Nicholas heard about my new bat?
Word gets around. Might have been on the forums of shops that knock your bat in but don't guarantee it when it gets a crack in the bottom. .com.
Well, some people like a crack in the bottom.
That's what happens when you hit the ball. Just a nice soft ball. He goes whack. Sports happens.
There's a lot of buses here.
Deserve it, I'd have to say. Oh,
Ooh, full toss. And he's really not made much of that.
That's a womp rat shot, that one. I'm going to put that in as a dot. That's what I feel like I'm going to do.
Trying to work out what's taking him so long out there at the moment.
It's the wombat. Oh, he's come down the pitch at that. Snappy piece of fielding. Very much protecting his runs is the wombat. Josh McLean. Here we go. Coming in again. It's coming in hot. Cut that. Straight to point for one. Good fielding, good cricket. All round. Jolly good stuff, people. What? Halfway through the over.
Oh, the pitch mics have cut in again.
That's nice of them to join us. I think the one at this end's working and takes over when it's all right, and the one at the other end goes, hey, what about me? I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Sammy Curtis with the fall over field.
Got to be careful, he'll injure himself with that.
He will.
Trent Lohman says, duck, 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 duck. First 6 innings with your new bat, Max.
I think. Oh, that has gone miles in the air. It's going to fall safe, but he might need to putt that to get par.
Oh, I don't think
Fantastic bit of fielding there. And good throw. Well done, Coolum. Saved a couple of runs there.
I have a feeling that probably would have gone for 6 if he hit it as long as he did high.
Max back with his fantastic commentary. If that had gone further, it would have gone for 6.
Oh, if he hadn't hit that at the fielder, there might be more runs there.
Oh, I think more so if the fielder had stopped that.
Well, there's that.
There would have been less runs. Welcome to Saying Obvious Sentences whilst watching sport with Max. Two for 76 after 9 hovers.
Getting flashbacks of Tewantin-Noosa night match here.
There'll be no flashing. Max wants me to dehydrate today because every time I think I might have a sip of water, he is just sitting poised to cut straight to me to have a picture of me drinking. He doesn't do it when he's filling his guts with all kinds of rubbish. I think it's unfair, people. What do you think? One taken.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Lanno.
Max is now opening a bottle of water. He's gone for his girly drink.
Girly drink, don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good sweep shot.
Get around now, boys. Come on.
Ooh. Be another one out there.
Be another one out there. Right.
Pitch mic working when the ball crashes into your stump. Will the Chris...
Good reading by Max.
Look, I'm trying to do everything here.
Quite often reading something that comes naturally to a lot of people.
Really?
Yes, I know that
It's
would be
almost
a
like people have to
surprise.
learn it because it doesn't come naturally.
Well, you'd think so. But what you're doing is unlearning the not knowing how to read.
Fine.
Yes, I will fine you.
I'll get it at the end of the over when I'm not trying to switch and record replays and everything else at the same time.
He does try and make it sound like he's doing a lot of work, people, but he's actually just sitting there like he's playing a computer game with a controller in front of him.
I don't know what you're talking about. Will the pitch mic be working when the ball crashes into your stumps, Max? Well, they're not my stumps.
Oh, that's full, and that'll be all
that's
the
probably going to
runs.
be a woohoo as well.
That's 6 of the best, and I reckon they're just calling over on it.
Ah, disappointing.
They're done with it. No more. That's 6. Let's get a replay of that. Look at that. And, oh, that's weird. And look at that. There it goes. And then, yep. If you take our word for it, the ball went out somewhere in the other direction. We'll talk you through the replay, don't you worry, people. It's 2 for 88 off 10. We're halfway through.
I don't know what Lanno's talking about when he says I've got a girly drink.
Any drinks people out there would like to sponsor the commentary and or the stream, get in touch with the sponsor at TelestreamTV.
We do need a, some
Wimmers,
power.
Wimmers at Karoi, we're looking at you. That was a shot known as the dab clonk. Or the clo dab.
Let's take a closer look at it.
All right, you'll see there's a, there we go, clonk, dab, dab, clonk. You can choose which way around you go with that. Two runs taken there. False start by the Wombat. Powerful animals, Wombats.
Ooh,
That's a good ball.
it's a very good ball.
Beat the outside hedge.
It's beaten the outside edge.
Max has gone back to some of the best commentary he's ever done, which is just repeating things that he hears randomly nearby.
That's too much for me to remember to be able to repeat.
The other week he just repeated a crow that was sitting nearby that went, "Rah!"
Not like the person who repeated the owl.
Sammy with the slow motion dive. He's a cunning fox. He knows that if he does a slow motion dive near the area, it'll look like he could have got it and tried hard. Full in the air, through the gap. Should just be one. So appreciations to the live scoring today.
Makes our job, well, makes your job easier.
Yeah. I thought I did nothing over here. I thought you were doing everything.
I didn't say I was doing everything. I just say I do a lot.
Oh. Wooshka. Another one. Suppose they've earned themselves some just runner balls there with the early start. Sounds like someone opening a bag of chips out there. It's Pete McCauley somewhere out in the middle.
Well, we are here at Maroochydore.
He could be
And you
anywhere.
better be careful saying that name. He may...
Be doing the McCauley tip somewhere with a bag of chips.
Yep.
Another cut shot.
Oh, it's a good bit of fielding.
Oh, Jackie.
Tell you what, Louis Waugh, you want point covered. He doesn't mind a back foot cut shot. That should be
Give
the end of
Max
the
a
over.
break. It's Lanno that's going to get the first duck.
That sounds like the kind of smack talk Trent would throw out there.
Yep, sorry, that was Nick.
Nick, 2 people. When are you either going to play this season, both of you? You normally wait until you come up against a team that hasn't won for 5 years. You go, oh, yep, I'm available. I'll have a game. Problem is, it's Usually Namble.
I didn't know that he played against Namble.
Oh, that's like I just said that. Right. Gotta pan my camera down to the other end. Wait, I've gone too far. Back to there. There we have it. All right, bowling change. Is this Jack England, by the look of it, is it?
Yes, I believe one of the new recruits from... I think he's from England.
I think you're making stuff up.
I actually think he is from England.
Jack England from England.
Yeah.
So you're saying that...
Not to be confused with Max Maroochydore from Alex Headlands.
So you're saying Jack England from England has got... What's he got to offer? Jack? Or a bit more than that? Is that what you're saying?
That's why people tune in. All of our cutting edge, intelligent humour.
When you say hour...
Yeah, I mean 60 minutes.
I was responding more to the ownership of the cutting edge humour. I see you're jumping. Oh, that's a big throw. So you're jumping on board the ownership train there.
Well,
You can hear the English accent out there. If you wouldn't mind very much,
I was
please.
about to say that you're going to throw some English accents in, aren't
We
you?
just pop down there with a cup of tea into the covers. Jolly good. Pip, pip. Yeah.
He's doing some direction.
He is. He's taking charge of the field.
Traffic cop in
How old do you reckon he is? 50? 56?
something like that.
Yeah. He's a young-looking 56. I'll give him that. He's played very straight. Kept it to one with some good fielding out there.
Coolum not doing the best with picking up the ball. There's a lot of good stops, but they're not managing to pick it up and get the ball released back to the stumps quickly.
Well, if you can get to it quick enough, you can put them off that second run, and hopefully they won't take it when you fumble it. Oh.
Apologise.
La 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 la.
Nobody said anything there.
No, that was his English accent. I think he looked down and saw something at the base of the stumps. What's that?
Is there a microphone there?
Hope I don't swear. Oh, whoops. Turned off the hip for one.
Sammy Curtis there doing the relay throw from mid on.
Yeah, it's got the right button. England in.
Oh, and Australia hits it away.
Good backing up. That'd be 2 to go in the over. 1 for Tewantin-Noosa to bring the 100 up, which is pretty good at the halfway mark. Coolum will be hoping to pull a few more wickets out of the bag. Oh, that's well played.
That's a dab.
Now we'll see how fast the outfield is. If that'll go all... Yep, that's just bounced off things. 4 runs, well played. That's the 100 up for Tewantin-Noosa. 2 for 103 with 1 ball to come in the over. Quick score update. We've got...
Hey, I haven't taken drinks.
Louis War on 42. And we've got M. Eckhard on 20.
They're throwing down some shade in the chat. Oh, just dropped and run.
Drop and roll. That's what you do in the event of a fire, apparently.
Well, that's because there's fire going off in the chat. So, first match next Saturday versus Caboolture for Trent Lanham at the Centrefold.
Loman.
That's what I said.
What's good is that you do pronounce his name differently every single time you say it. So that's interesting.
And then there's Trent Loman.
Uh-huh.
And Nick and I started training last night. And Nick says, when Coolum plays Nambour.
So when you say training, you mean the after-game training part? the elbow flexion, I'm guessing. It's 2 for 104 off 12.
Threw myself under the bus there.
Well, you would.
It's very difficult to drive a bus over yourself.
I like how we're featuring the third empty chair here at the commentary team. You could be in that chair. That's what we're advertising. I mean, it'd have to be a tame sheep, obviously, but could put a you in that chair.
A Tian sheep? I think it's Cheapers. And I think he's out in the middle, isn't he?
That's so bad it's beyond even a dad joke.
Oh, that's well bowled. Oh, unfortunately, straight fielders are quite deep. And they've snuck a run in.
You reckon they're into poetry?
Yep.
Oh, he's gone, advancing down the wicket. Another one taken. So this is Dakota Dale Westbrook bowling. It's a good area. If we get a chance, I wouldn't mind a close-up of the bowler Dakota's hair. That looks like an impressive, a muscular mullet, you'd call it. It's a mullet on steroids.
Block that to the keeper. I've never seen that shot before.
I think you've played that shot before. I mean, you didn't see it because you weren't looking, but...
Well, you're supposed to look when you're
that?
playing cricket.
That's overrated. Another good ball. Good length on that. Keeps it to 1. Hard to hit that for 6. Right. So if we get a chance, we want to see that bowler's hair. I think we could be going for an award mullet there. Good length again.
The hair?
Yes. It's the kind of hair that looks like if you bumped into it in the street, it'd probably, you know, give you an uppercut. Just on its own, the hair on its own. That's what I reckon. That's the end of the over. It is a score.
2 for 109 is what I've got. What have you got?
208 off 13.
Watch local, be local, play local, support local. Your advert here. This advert's brought to you by TelestreamTV.
Jack England in. Batsman digs that.
There's that mullet.
There it is. Batsman dug that like a Lenny Kravitz song with a deep bass groove. Oh, that's in the air. It's going to clear him. 6 runs. 6 bits.
We'll try and see that again, seeing as my cutting was really quite bad.
Cut, McSchmutt. Coolum need to break through. Get some wickets. He's got Eckhard is on 29. He's got a 4 and a 6. Louis Wall, 45. 4 4s and a 6. England in. Oh, he's played that around the corner. I would love to see a replay of that because he looked like he kind of closed his eyes and prayed as he hit that. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look at the batsman. Yeah, he kind of looks like he's ducking for cover there. Ah! Well played in the end, though. Got it in exactly the right area.
Mm.
On to 2 for 119. Jack England, what's he going to do? I think Yorkers.
Probably bowl.
Yorkers just outside off stump would be what you want to try and get, but not too wide. This is a gap down there between point and gully. It's a good dot. England. That is coming our way.
Look out.
It's nearby.
Oh, no, it's gone over the top of us.
I'm glad. We didn't want to have to replicate our cameraman standing under his gazebo with his hands above his head to protect his skull. There it goes, boom. It just keeps going.
Oh.
That was a sneaky cheeky. One run taken. Right. So what do you think Coolum is thinking now? Do you reckon Sammy Curtis is going, I might have to bowl. I might have to bring myself on.
I think Sammy Curtis is thinking, I'm going to have to bat.
A lot. Do you reckon maybe if he goes and puts the pads on, bats for Tewantin-Noosa, those runs could count for Coolum? It's worth a thought.
Theoretically possible.
Yeah. 14 overs, 2 for 126. 6 overs to go.
They're not having a drinks break?
No, not in 20 overs. Mid-innings break.
And Trent and Nick are still jabbering away in the chat.
Are they?
Yep.
Those bounders. Oh, that didn't go where I thought it would. That's one. Baseball shot. That's the tough one with full tosses. Sometimes you don't see them till late.
Well, they tend to be out later at night.
Uh-huh. Down as one. Warning. Clonk.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's got the best bat there.
I don't know. The bat seems to be going pretty good.
Doesn't sound very good.
I don't think he got the best bit of the bat.
Better be careful. Might get a crack in his toe.
Oh, that was the right length to go for. Dot. So have we? Well, there's a bit of a shot of the mullet from behind, from before.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's impressive. It's like if a mullet had pecs.
Oh, another misfield from Coolum.
Pecs and abs on a mullet. That's what it is. Oh, he wore on strike. He's a boundary away from his 50. Sammy Curtis there, prowling like a tiger.
What's a Diger?
Tiger. Well, Eckhart's caught up. He's on 42 now. Oh, he's played that out there. Looks like he's putting some snow peas in for the day. Farming the strike there, Mr. War. Two for 130 off 15. We're 3/4 of the way through the innings.
So, what does people in the chat think Tewantin-Noosa will get here? I think they'd be hoping for 160, 170 even. 167.
Really?
That's what I'm going for. 167.
Well, I originally said 150, and I reckon it's going to be about between 150 and 160, so I'm going to go 153.
Righto.
That's what I'm doing. All right, got a change in the bowling.
Back to Marsden, is it?
No. Yeah, I don't know that the shirt numbers are accurate. So we'll wait until one ball has been bowled. Oh, he's hoiked it. Page 2 hoik. Good pick up. The
Crow.
muscular mullet with the big arm. It's one.
I have a feeling once War gets to 50, it's probably going to be floodgates opening.
I think so. Be like an Aquaman war underwater. That's straight and will just carry. No. Take it on the boundary. That's Eckhart gone, and he just keeps running down the pitch, and he keeps going. It's wicket, wicket, McOut. Let's have a look at that. He did get hold of it. And taken. There we go. Not sure it'll feature in classic catches, but it's safe. It is safely
right
out.
in front of the face. If he had missed it, he would have had a very sore nose.
Got him on the schnoz, it woulda. Woulda, woulda, coulda.
Let's fade out from the Coolum chat there.
Yes, don't want to hear the secret talk.
Think they'd be saying, I reckon a couple more wickets, and they'll be all out.
Incoming batsman is maybe. Nope. Oh, hang on a second.
Is maybe nope.
No, there's two number 4s. There's a long sleeve and a short sleeve.
Oh,
apparently.
so I'm going to take a guess and say that this is Claypole.
It is Claypole. You're going to run that idea up the Claypole, are you?
Oh, I am.
Terrible. All right, that was a much-needed wicket. They need to stem the run flow. And this is Timmy Hines bowling, actually. It does agree with the team sheet.
Just away a bit. Yep.
Nick Donahue is, reckon, 172 for the total.
I think he's talking about aeroplanes.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That's a dot.
Good bowling.
Good dot at this point of the game.
It's the type of bowling you need at this stage of a T20.
Huh. That's through the vacant area. They going to push for 2? No. I'll leave Louis to do it. Louis. Oh, yeah. Away he goes.
Okay.
Tried to advance on the ball. Ball 1. Although, that wasn't ball 1 at all.
Ooh.
Good sound effects coming from Max. Ooh. Crowd noises. He studied for them, actually. Didn't realise. It's the end of the over. 3 for 132 of 16. Just checking the field. And here. Very good, very nice.
So, is this Claypole's first delivery? Probably already got runs, but I'm just, not paying attention.
There we go. You can see his feet. Right. Much fielding movement. So Claypole's on 1, so he's avoided Quagmire.
Good fielding.
Go, Dale Westbrook's bowling well. It's been hard to get away. Then with all the COVID travel restrictions, it's no surprise. They're pushing it, looking for 2. Should be easy, but Fielders only just got it.
Well, I'll say that wicket has stemmed the flow of runs somewhat from Tewantin-Noosa.
Decent.
Not as many boundaries coming.
Oh, I think he hit that one too well. Can only take one then. That's a good ball. Wonder if we've got a replay on that.
No. No, sorry.
That
Just
was-
doing some reproducing.
That was a good Yorker. If you want to see that one, just scrobble back on your YouTube bar there. Some producing was happening at the time.
Don't know what I was producing, but I was producing something.
You were investing in your future livelihood.
Yeah.
Right. That's unfortunate, but Louis Waugh is a team man. He wasn't selfishly trying to get his own individual accolades. He was just trying to keep the score ticking over, so well done. And it'll be up to the following batsman to try and keep it going as well.
Number 91. What have we got for number 91?
91.
Oh, cameraman's decided not
Skipper.
to show anything.
Mr. Deanian.
Oh, Deanian.
Spoke to him this morning out in the middle of the pitch and he said, I don't normally get to bat in these games. As you can tell by the fact he's wearing 91. I believe 91 was probably when he made his first grade debut. There you go, Jake. You're welcome.
From the sounds of it, we'll have to do an other games wrap-up in the innings
We will.
break because Josh Massey,
Getting wickets
1 for 5.
is indeed. Two balls to go in the over. 4 for 135. Maroochydore. Here we go. Dakota. He said he's been bowling well. Bowling that full Yorker length and finally got the wicket before of the danger batsman, Louis Waugh.
Oh,
Great
good
fielding. Super Cat.
And that's the
It's
end of the
end
over.
of the over. That's a good over. Very well bowled. 4 for 136 after 17.
Oh, Coolum fighting back well here.
Yeah.
At the moment, I think they'd be quite happy with the 150. What did you say, 156?
153, I believe, was my guess.
Right. Well, my 167 is just what they would have to get if they're going to beat Coolum.
Oh, he's going chasing that. Tim Hines gets a dot out of that. Australia Caboolture are batting first against Nambour. Which is down at Caloundra, one of the two games down there.
Oh, I don't know what that was, if it was 4 or a 6.
They're looking on confirmation.
Oh,
Yeah,
crowd
4
is
runs.
saying 4.
What did our cameraman say?
Cameraman didn't quite get it. It looked
Well.
like the field had tripped over when they took their dive.
Maybe the cameraman tripped over.
Let's not be like that.
Better check that he's okay. Might have injured himself. It's around the corner for 1. So yeah, in the other game, Caboolture, they're batting first. 3 for 124 off 17.3. That's good contact on that. Oh, he's gone long on that. Well done. That's a good piece of fielding. Claypole on 5, Deanian on 6. That's wide
Ooh.
called. There'll be one there. One taken. One to come in the over. Tim Hines bowled a tidy over. Yeah, did you get bat on that? Or was it leg?
I don't believe he got bat onto that.
Umpire wants to tap his leg. You can see him. There he goes. Leg tap. It's the over. Should be 4 for 146. With 2 overs to come. And in the other game at Caboolture, we've got Gympie.
Is that at Caboolture, I believe?
No, not Caboolture, sorry, at Caloundra.
Caloundra. Don't want to mix those two up, especially if you've got a game at one of them.
Gympie are playing Caloundra. Gympie are batting first. 8 for 77. Trent Riddell got 24.
Cars.
5 fours, so if he did, he only got the bottom of them.
Righto.
That was actually funny.
Oh, we've got a mullet coming back into the attack.
Don't to admit it. Or staying in the attack.
Something like that.
He's attacking. It isn't a... It's a mullet that's going on the offence.
Does that performance
that
enhancing head
make
move?
it an offensive mullet? That's the question. In the air and... Oh, he's taken that.
What a catch.
Tell me we got that.
What a catch. We got that.
That's going on the reel for shiz.
Yep.
Let's have a look at this. Full in the air and Sammy Curtis, the old man, held together with sticky tape promises and whale song.
Oh, don't mention the sticky tape. Maybe he's got it on his hands.
And slipped across and caught that. Takes a sip of his unicorn
catch.
tears.
Very good catch.
Right now, he's telling everyone, I hope the boys got that. I really hope we got that.
We got it for you, Sammy.
That'll be going on our little
Little
highlight.
The highlight.
Yes. We will
Monday or Tuesday night, depending how busy I am.
We'll endeavour to get that out as soon as we can, possibly even earlier.
Yeah.
We'll have the updates from this weekend out in 3.5 months. We can't wait.
If that's not going into the highlight reel, there's going to be some very good batting in Coolum's innings.
Yeah, or a lot of money being paid.
Oh, there's that as well.
That's 5 for 146, which is exactly what I've got.
That's what's showing up there.
Yeah, 18.1. There we go. They're now discussing. Don't hit it to that big guy in the Richie Richardson headwear. He's got the maroon sombrero on. Coolum special. Here we go. Dakota Dale Westbrook. He's got a couple of wickets now. Oh, that's great fielding.
Yeah.
I think that could be a performance-enhancing mullet. I think he
I
takes
think
it off
there's
and
some
charges it.
headband there.
Well, we wouldn't know. We haven't had the close-up. We've put the request in. The requisition form's gone in for a close-up on that mullet. It hasn't panned out yet. And again,
Well, that's been given as wide.
yeah, he adjusted that. Must have just gone a little wide. Five for 147. There we go. Defensive. Very good.
Proving to be a good over here. That may well be a performance-enhancing mullet.
He's bowled almost 4 overs. He's only gone for 14 runs. which is a snip, really. You consider it's T20.
Yeah. Ooh, he's advanced and plugged it away.
He might have had the advanced hair on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plugged it. That's the 151 up. Some people celebrate the 150. They celebrate the 151. Okay, let's reload that. Right, here we bowling. Timmy Hines again.
I thought Sammy Curtis was coming in to bowl with where he's standing.
I think he's just said, I don't really want to be out here for too long.
Oh,
Looks like they've
aliens are back.
done a score adjustment over on the scorer's desk. The live scoring. Oh, I'm just going to make that 5 for 150 off 19. This is the last over. Timmy Hines is going to bowl it. Here we go. He's gone chasing that. Looks like he's hunting the wide line, because he knows the batsman's going to go after it. Maybe a good idea. And again.
Very good bowling. This is good death bowling from Coolum.
Yes. Along the ground, great stuff again. Dots. Dots ahoy. Oh, that might be buys.
I think he did just get a bit of edge onto that.
Little under edge. One. So thank you for joining us, everyone that's watching. I hope you're enjoying the coverage.
We've got quite a few in there at the moment.
If you've got access to it, watch this on a TV.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. And our stats tell us that people who watch it on a TV watch for about 3 times longer than anyone else does. Because it's so good.
Dr. Dirty Dan says, why are you boys streaming and not playing for the Sharkies?
We know our place. We know our role.
I don't think I could have done a diving catch like Sammy Curtis did.
Now, you like to stand in the batsman's handle normally.
Yeah.
So I'd just like to point out, after 20 overs, Tewantin-Noosa 5-4, 153.
Oh, great. I'm not going to get him to shut up now.
What did I say, people?
I will be back in a minute because you're going to start gloating.
You're going to go and find a bucket, are you? So it's 5 for 150. Are you going to just leave me to handle this on camera so I can't have a drink? I can't do anything.
Yep.
Thanks for that. Yeah.
If you need to, you can press this button here.
Right. And that'll put it out on you out in the middle doing producing, will it?
Yeah, probably will, actually.
I'll just keep pressing buttons until something happens. So, Dr. Dirty Dan said, bring back the kaboom. Unfortunately, the middle's gone missing in that. So what we'll do is around the grounds, hey people, let's do that. So as we have said, innings break here, 20 overs, 5 for 153 by Tewantin-Noosa. Great job by Coolum with a fight back to get some wickets and to stifle the running, or the runs. So 153. They're going to have to bat well, chase that down. Down in Caloundra, we've got other games going on. Nambour against Caboolture. Caboolture batted first, and they're 4 for 148 off their overs. The runs. The runs there, we've got 68 to Jay Mills, 35 to C. Simpson, and 19 to Mr. Baracciotto, the bowler Chino. And bowling, well, we got 2 wickets to Sam Ibe, and wicket to Sledge, and a wicket to J-Mass. Other game, we have got Caloundra playing Gympie. Gympie batted first there. Just update that score for you. And we have, let's see if I press which button. That one, where do we go? There's Max out in the middle. Look at him. Look at him producing, everyone. Tap, tap, tap. So they're still going, actually, in that other game. They must start a little bit late. Oh, no. That's because they're all out. 78. Gympie all out 78. Bowling for Caloundra. Wickets everywhere. 3 to Tebby. 2 to A. Muir. 2 to J. Cockram. And then 1 each to B. Bailey, E. Carter, and T. Kane. So there we go. Chasing 78. You'd think they should get that, unless Gympie pull a rabbit out of their bowling attack and beat it thoroughly until it's so angry, gets a whole heap of wickets. Max is somehow not in the picture anymore. I don't know how he's done this. I'll have to cut back to me. It's a shame. Right, back to me. Just doing some producing. And back here we are. So that is the wrap-up for the end of this round. What do you got? John O'Ward. He's joined us from USC in the chat. Lanno promoted to 3rd grade captain after domination of 5th grade last year. That's a question. It is a question. No, I won't be the captain. I don't even know what grade I'm going to be playing. Max and I will be at Coolum Sharks this year. There's Max's ear. You can look in there. See what's what. Max is back. Back again. Guess he's back.
Front.
Bring your friends. Guess he's back. Guess he's back. Max is back. Right, so we're a couple of games in so far. What do people watching think? Who are the teams that may surprise things? Looks like our cameraman has decided to do something technical with the adjustment of his own concrete bungalow and has completely stuffed things up. He's going to need some help over there by the look of it. We might just leave him to wallow in his own, I reckon.
You'll be right.
Yes, he'll be fine. Yeah, people, what do you reckon? Which team's going to be the surprise packages? There was the question that Coolum, with their ring-ins, might be up to something.
John O'Ward says, Lanno promoted to 3rd grade captain after domination of 5th grade last year.
Didn't even notice that's exactly what I read out when he sat down.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's almost like I was working.
No, you weren't.
I was.
You're putting yourself inside the chair. That's not work.
That's difficult stuff.
I know.
I didn't have any anything
Max
from
takes
the Colonel.
all of his concentration to do individual jobs and items. He doesn't have a multi-threaded CPU.
Running on a Celeron.
He's on a Commodore 64. Well, I wonder...
Trent Lohman.
What's Trent saying?
Oh, I thought you went to Coolum to play firsts.
There we go.
What are you doing?
Just making things a bit more interesting for people watching at home.
Oh, we need a close-up on that wheel right there, do they?
Yep. What wheel? It's perfect. We don't have anyone out here to fill the 3rd chair at the moment. Yeah. So do you reckon you've fixed the production issues out there?
I don't know. Sounds all right. Sounds okay.
Yeah. What we need is a couple of birds to just go up near that and start having a chat.
There's 2 birds out there.
Yes. What birds are we talking about?
There's 2 birds that we can see in the middle of the screen right there.
2 little birds on my
The one that
doorstep.
the cameraman seems to be panning away from for some reason.
Cameraman loves his birds.
What? Why are you moving that camera?
I'd say Max is going to be doing some producing shortly. By producing,
Yeah, that's fine. Leave it there.
I mean going and beating the cameraman firmly and harshly. All right. What do we got?
That's it, right there.
Let's see if we can do a flex zoom here
A zoom flex.
to show you. A little bit of magic out there on the field.
It's our stump microphones. So our zoom goes further than the than the wireless connection there.
Apparently. Now
And it's a very good sponsorship shot for whatever W is. I think it should be up the other way in yellow, shouldn't it?
M. It's W. W. A lot of the Maroochydore players have those bats with W on them. Some other people got them and then sanded them down to make them lighter and found they were still too heavy for their wrists.
Too heavy.
That's our cameraman.
And Patman says, greetings all. Well,
Hey, Patman, where are you? We heard you were off on a world tour. A world tour of sport. Starting up north. How was your season of other winter sports, Patman? Did you get some good good coverage of your rugby and your league and other such things? So still quite a few people watching. Anything you want to talk about? Because we're kind of stuck here. We haven't got something to put on in the break yet. Or would you not mind if we just put a bit of music on and showed you a bit of the field and sat back and talked about you behind your back?
we don't talk about them behind their back.
We do all the time. Wait, are we live?
I don't know.
So it's
It's all right. People don't listen to this part.
On
they
air.
tune out and they go, oh, there's no cricket.
They're making a toasted sandwich right now. That's what they're doing.
They've gone to the bathroom.
Mhm.
And for some reason they have to turn their computer off to do that.
I may be completely jinxing things, but the commentary cam seems to be working for this whole innings.
Why would you say that?
Just to toy with things.
Why would you say that?
And I don't have to keep my ear out to hear if the secret's power is working because we're still looking at stuff, so it must be. Yeah. So, how does Coolum go about this, do you reckon?
I need to double check on something because our camera...
G'day, Camo. Hard day at work. Yes, it is. We've made a few comfort changes during the off-season so that we can come back this year and do things a little bit more comfortably.
Not that the inflatable chairs weren't comfortable.
No, they're a little tough to get in and out of, though.
They were very low and difficult to get out of because they were hollow.
Yeah. Hello. I can say
Speaking of
these are very
hollow,
comfortable.
Colin White says, how's the Snakes going?
The Snakes scored 148. 4 for 148 off their 20. So Nambour should be chasing 148, which is a lot of runs. And if they can get that, I think they're going to
got the
scare some
batsmen to
people.
do it. They've got Sledge in there. They got Wally.
They got Wally. They've got.
I wonder if Hock will be back.
I mean, they've got Seth Greenwood playing in this game. He's good for
He's not 12th.
bowling. Yeah,
That's always good.
it is always good. He's trying to work on a weird mullet too, but it's not a muscular mullet. It's more like, you know when you overboil spaghetti? It's like that. But he's having a go, you know, jumping on the mullet train. Oh, who's sending me messages?
I don't know who's sending you a message. Was it Marty?
No, it's my dad.
Marty sent me a
Wants me
message.
to help him out
sorry,
over the
Marty,
weekend.
I can't. By the time you sent me that message, it was a bit late for me to send stuff through to you.
Luckily, I got that message and sent Marty the link probably 15 minutes before we started streaming.
Right, that's good.
Someone's on top of things. Hey. So, is that the one I think it is? Or is that the one I think it is?
That's the one you think it is?
Right. So if I was to say, you know this morning when the came over?
I think we need to go to commercial.
All right, let's cut to a commercial break.
We all know the rental market on the Sunshine Coast isn't that great, so we've got a fantastic spot that you can buy. Great views and 1920 by 1080 pixels. It could be yours. Contact sponsor at TelestreamTV.
Oh, head in. Yep. But I'm sure it's good coverage. We got another tablet? Check that out. Tell us a joke, Max.
What does ACDC stand for? Because it's easier than playing their instruments sitting down.
I'll just carry on with what I'm doing.
Yes, you do that. Because you prefer my other ones.
I do not prefer your other ones.
Why did the man divorce his cross-eyed wife?
I know that one.
Hey, you didn't see eye to eye.
And any other reason?
Yeah, and she's seen someone on the side.
I thought that might have been happening. I told that to someone last night and they said, oh, geez, that's terrible. I was like, you do not have a sense of humour. That's actually a funny dad joke.
Oh, I missed it.
What did you miss?
I missed it. Let's see if the bird just walked across.
Oh, did an atomic butt drop on top of the microphone, did it?
Yep, it's a swan.
Swannery. Swannerary
so
member.
Camo. Did you say anything to Camo?
Yep.
Okay, well then Pat Mason was in Mackay for a bit.
That'd be called Mackay, these up this way. Someone
Yeah,
shows
whatever.
he's not from Queensland.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Got back yesterday, did a bit of rugby, both on the coast and in Mackay.
Good one, mate. Good one. Spreading the word of Telestream TV while you're up there, I would hope as well. Oh, we joke. Colin White did not, because we already answered that. Yeah. Alternating current, direct current. What?
ACDC.
Oh, I see. He was giving a sensible answer, I see.
Yep.
That's not what we're about around these parts.
Okay, well, what other dad jokes do we have?
Well, let's see.
What was the one that you created?
It's not really a dad joke, but it's a joke I made up. These two guys are walking down the road. One of them turns to the other one and says, why are we walking down this road? The other one says, what road? And they both drowned. It's a thinker. It's helped if it's told at 3 a.m. after just finding a magical cupboard somewhere that could have had anything in it. Chartreuse.
Yeah, I once opened a packet of snakes alive. They were all dead.
Yep. Unfortunately, I saw the billboard in the parade before that one came. Looks like Tewantin-Noosa have got their outfits fully charged.
Mm.
They are charged up. So, when they were warming up, I was wondering if Benny Lachlan had the gloves on, and he may very well have the gloves on.
I just don't understand why they've gone from their maroon, which they were wearing last year, to, blue.
Probably
The blue wasn't even in their colour scheme.
Probably because Caboolture have maroon.
Caboolture have maroon.
Coolum have maroon.
Coolum have maroon.
And what's two? And they probably played them several times. I mean, at least there's no other teams that clash.
But if you look at the
Like-
colours that are here, like Tewantin-Noosa
like Nambour
here,
and Gympie.
right there where I'm pointing, not
Yes.
on your leg, on the Tewantin-Noosa part there. They're orange. Oh, they're not orange. They're maroon because that's what their colours were. And Coolum actually have blue in their colour scheme.
Yeah, well. It's like the great debates going on here, people. Oh, it's a camera-shy bird. Wait. Get away from that.
I'm wondering if I can eat that.
So now I know when I've been hearing every now and then this little... It's actually the bird dropping by and doing a bit of a fart on the microphone. Cheeky. Very cheeky. They've obviously had a meeting about that.
Yeah.
Look at it. That happened. I saw nothing nearby. So, who do you reckon
at the other end?
Who do you reckon's going to open the batting for the Coolies?
I would say
I don't reckon Sammy Curtis will. I reckon he'll come in.
I would put Sammy at first drop,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking I can't remember who's on the sheet. Who's on the sheet?
Let me give you the sheets.
Nick Donahue says, haven't seen a Czechoslovakian pull shot for a while. Hope to see one this innings.
That's true. That's a good point, Nick.
So, Sam Curtis, Rory, I reckon Brendan Kelly.
Actually, BK did open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it might be, might also be Jack England.
Do you think so? Is that just because you wanted to say that name again? Or?
No, I'm just thinking that that's a potential possibility.
Well, do you know what there are potentials of? Is potential stat people out there. Everyone likes a few stats. So some people might get back to us and say, hey, last week's game, it was BK and insert name here.
That
that's
shot
who
just
opened.
goes to show you how warm it is. All of that.
Look at the shimmer.
Yep. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
You could fry an egg out there if you had a portable frying pan with heat under it. And we could probably even pull back, and it would show you just how level the ground is out there as well. I don't know what our cameraman is doing over there, but it looks like he's setting up a survival shelter for the next 4 weeks.
Well, we are back here next week. I
Yes.
don't know if we need to tell him that we're on a different oval next
I
week.
think he could have his own reality show, just watching him just exist, essentially.
Unfiltered. Oh, I missed him.
Unfiltered, starring... as
Don't get that bird.
Get the pigeon, get the pigeon. Who remembers that song?
Hey!
Oh dear, it's been a long day already. It's been a long day. Well, we've got Tewantin-Noosa bowlers warming up out there.
So, have we probably haven't talked too much about the Tewantin-Noosa team sheet.
No, I'll go through the team sheet. There's no fun facts here, so we're going to have to make them
What
up
are you talking
ourselves.
about? This is, that's a fun fact, isn't it?
Wearing long sleeve.
Oh,
That's what that is.
right. Well, that's a fun fact. He's wearing long sleeves.
So I've got the skipper, Jake Denian. Apparently the keeper's actually Pete Walker.
Any relation to,
Max?
what?
Yeah, I was just asking if you know if he's related to anyone.
I don't know.
You'd think as a keeper
Johnny?
you'd want a name like Crouch, wouldn't you? So that you stay down as long as possible.
No, because
Maybe it's because he's a fair batsman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he bats, if he edges it, he'll
Yeah.
walk off, even if they didn't catch it.
Yeah, he walks anyway. We got Benny Lachlan, Jared Officer,
Do you reckon Adam Gilchrist would sign up to promote?
Tewantin-Noosa.
No,
Oh,
well, to
he
promote,
might next
to
season.
promote Johnny Walker.
No, I don't think so.
Righto.
No, of course he would. If they offered him enough money, of course he would. Ben Claypole. We've got Tyron DeCowie. Pretty sure he played at Caloundra, didn't he?
Possibly.
There's a few names in here, actually, that
Oh,
I've
well, I would
seen
guess
around
11.
the place. We've got Scotty Off the Hide. Don't know where he is. He's gone off somewhere. We've got Talon Reichart,
Oh.
the young fella that's not as young as he was every season when we say the young
He
fella.
keeps clawing his way into the side.
Dear, really? I thought we'd use that joke enough. We've got Jason Toohey. We've got Michael Eckard. And Louis War. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He is good for batting. Really just don't know what's going on over there in the cameraman bungalow. He's done the same thing 14 times there now. It's all going to collapse on him in a second too.
I only
Anything
wish
else?
we weren't contractually obligated to not show his face.
I know. Wonder when he's going to say, yeah, that was 2 seasons ago. You can actually feature me now. No, it's good. It's going well. Speaking of
interesting views going on here.
Speaking of not featuring what? Not featuring people. Statman Jack.
Where is my lunch money?
Where is your lunch money? And you can't blame COVID lockdowns for it anymore.
It's just social distancing.
He's very distanced, I'll give him that. He's probably very social with your lunch money. You do like a good lunch, so he had a fair bit on him. I mean, your lunch alone shut down KFC and Tewantin-Noosa last week. And let's see, who did we miss out from the Coolum team? We'll go through the Coolum list. Sammy Curtis, Corley Barley.
Corley?
Yeah.
You mean Corey?
Could be. Could be Corey Barley. Sammy Curtis is still broken, apparently. Corey Barley, not as broken as the skip. We got Brendan Kelly.
They've got a broken skip in.
Yeah. Ryan Briggs didn't bat yet because Coolum were about to
haven't
bat.
batted yet.
Didn't bowl either. Dakota Dale Westbrook bowled very well. Very well. In fact, his figures. 4 overs, 2 for 16. That's very good bowling in a T20. Going to point that out. Ben Gordon. Ben. Gordon. Ben. Gordon.
I hear he pulls the
Stephen
express
Sheepers.
train.
Yeah. Stephen Sheepers. Tian Sheepers
Isn't it Stefan?
is... could be Stefan. That's an advert, isn't it? Is that Stefan?
Yes, I've just had my hair done.
Aggressive fella is Tian Sheepers. Jack England's a pom. Tim Hines is apparently aggressively good looking. Nathan Madsen,
Too old?
old, and then crossed that out.
Yeah.
It said too old.
It said old.
Yeah, that's actually what it said. Josh McLean, the Wombat, and Braden Simpson written at the bottom of the list here with the same number as someone else. Nothing there. So there we go. There's our team sheets. Who can report anything exciting from any of the other grounds? Anyone at any of the other grounds keeping track with this? What's doing?
Reckon half of Maroochidore's over there watching Maroochydore and they're head in the stream. But they've just got to keep quiet.
You reckon?
Yep.
They're probably all egging on Voldecorley while he does the famed tip.
Still happy with that?
That's better.
Somewhat.
Still peaking.
Well, let's get ready.
To rumble. No.
No.
Okay.
Well, Sammy Curtis
Yes.
has opened the batting.
He said, let's take this on myself, shall we?
I took a catch, so I've only got a limited amount of time before my arms start falling off.
You can do it all.
Yeah, a bit more.
There we go.
A bit more. A bit more, a little bit.
Sammy Curtis and BK Brendan Kelly. One of the imports from K. Landra.
Are charged yet?
It's charging. Do. Sooner I can remove this, the better.
Just looking at the bowler's got a pretty long run up there.
You've heard it, people. We are playing. It's a long run up. Right around the corner.
Good aggression there from Curtis.
It's Scotty off to hide. Not hiding anywhere. Opening the bowling.
Well, maybe that's what the off to hide is. He's with his long run. He's so far back that the cameraman can't find him. Keep going. There he is.
The camera moan, you reckon?
Yep, cameraman.
Just double into it, I say. Played that off the hip. Hip, hip, hooray.
And we're back. Start of the Coolum's innings. We've got 24 people watching. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to like if you like the pictures, and remember to like if you dislike.
And if you haven't subscribed, we've noticed at least 75% of all of our views are not subscribed. If you hit the subscribe, you can come back and find us. Oh, that is high, and that's out of here. That's 6.
6
I don't
runs.
think he got all of that
I
either.
don't think he got where it meant to go.
Let's have a look at that, shall we?
His bat.
And Wishka. Certainly went far enough.
Yep. Knocked in his edges there.
Yeah.
It's important.
Thing is, with the bats these days, you hit an edge and it will go that far.
Well, not if you hit the toe.
No, you've got to be a crack batsman to hit the toe and not damage it. You had a whack recently, didn't you?
Oh, I had a net session, which you put some footage up of.
You love your sports. Whack. Yes. With that new bat of yours, it was paid extra to get that knocked in properly, didn't you?
Something like that.
Yes. Certainly wouldn't want the toe to crack. And then for the shop to say stuff you.
Hey, just you're more keen to drive that bus than I am.
Well, I believe in fair trade, actually.
Well,
if
so
you're
do
okay with
I.
being ripped off, then good on you.
Over 1 ball remaining.
Done for 7. 1 ball to come.
So they're not exactly sure where to put the field because it's a right-hander on strike now.
And he's got a yellow helmet on. So guess what club he played for last season, people? Your
House?
time starts now, and it's Caloundra. There we go.
Started running into bowl. He can cut to an ad before he gets there.
And that's a dot.
And over.
7 off the first over. If they keep going at this rate, they'll get close. Doodly do. Right, he's going to bowl from the other end. They're going to go pace, pace.
It's a good question. I don't have the answers right now.
Strange but true. Doesn't have the answers. Sometimes he doesn't have the words. Holy haircut. Let's get a close in on that, please, cameraman.
What's that? The bowler?
The bowler.
Oh, if the cameraman can hear us. Close up on the bowler.
I think the cameraman's not even facing the game.
What's that one there, Steve? Is that me? Can I grab leg too, please?
Ah, he's batsman Sammy Curtis is asking for leg.
Thank you.
To be a ligature. Hopefully, by the end of today, we'll get a close-up of that bowler's hair.
I'll just go about a metre that way, fellas, please.
I thought he was setting the field there for a second.
I'll have to try that this season. Excuse me, Fielder, can you just go that way a little bit?
Just go a couple of metres that way. Yeah, there we go.
That's perfect.
Now you're out of my arc. Good thinking. If you say it like you believe it, you know.
Was not exactly a close-up, but
No.
it's not on the Zoom Flex camera, so that's fair enough.
Yes.
Maybe you could do it yourself.
I possibly could. Not the best look.
Oh, he's thrown in a skip.
Ooh.
Punched away.
Clipped it nicely.
Just for a single.
One run.
I thought that was through the pitch box for a second. Like, wow. Sammy's struggling out there today.
Oh.
It's there somewhere. Oh, look at it.
That is glorious. That's Lion King-like. But if Lion King went on a 3-day bender in Vegas. There we go.
Rightio, let's put that back.
All right. Here comes Vegas King. It's well played. And a dot. So this is Talon Rickard. Looks like he spent the off-season cultivating one heck of a
Main.
scalpage. Ooh, whistles through.
It's just the wind through the trees.
Wind in the willows.
Yeah.
Wind in the willows, sing softly to me.
Good dodge this, boys. Tell him. Good dodge this here.
8 runs to Sammy Curtis so far. BK on strike. Yet to score. Wide. So we're looking around the field. It looks like it's a pretty well set field, actually. Runs here, if it's full, look like maybe through mid-wicket. Or slightly straighter. And maybe a cut shot. If it's on the offside. Has tried to play it down leg. Should be 2 to come. It's like we're playing identical cameras there on 1 and 2.
I can do my...
Oh, freaky. Here we go. It's quite a run up too that Talon has. Oh. One taken. Sammy Curtis still held together by promises.
Brings Curtis back on strike.
For 1 ball. So the top score was 48.
Louis War.
Louis War. Next up was Eckhard, 42. And then 35 to Benny Lachlan. So the question is, who will top score in this game? Will it be someone from Coolum to step up?
It's a good question.
It is a
What
question.
do people in the chat say?
What will they say?
25 watching.
None for 11 off 2. And for 11, 2 runs. The interference is not as bad from the stump mics. I think those birds during the break have been up to something. So it looks like Scott Ofterhide will be bowling again. Sammy Curtis, part of half of New Zealand who are playing for Coolum this year. Oh, he's gone for that.
High.
That won't go the distance, but I think it's going to drop in the gap.
Oh,
He put backspin on it too. It's landed on the green beautifully. Ah, and it's hit the stumps as we heard. 1-2. I think that just got big on him a bit. Which you can see. Scroll that back. Here we go.
I probably could have cut for a replay in the...
Coulda. Wideish. Easy one taken there. Without anything having to happen. Sounds like an angry horse.
No, that's a sheep with its mouth full.
Dab.
Oh, through just for the single.
It's a dab shot. Big arm in. One taken. Looks like it to be quite warm out there. Just quietly.
Feeling quite warm just right here as well.
Yeah, might have a little nap. You'll be okay to take over if I just tune out for a bit.
No worries.
I don't think so at all. I think you'd probably zoom in on me and just put me on camera.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bus, driving, that kind of thing. Whoa, chalk on the end of that cue. Early on that one. There's a lot of people out there who they're not sure if you've even got a top of your head.
Me?
Yeah, they've never seen it. Good ball. Good dot. Two to come. You're the guy that wears a cap all the time.
Oh, you know, got to mix it up. Mix up which cap I'm wearing.
Oh, that mixes it right up. Well, you got a bit of wear and tear to put into that one, I think.
Yeah, it's not as worn and torn as my last.
Oh, where that is, yeah, shark dressed man contest. Here we go. Off to hard. It's wide of the off stump. It's a dot. They must have found that leaf out there on the pitch.
No way you're doing callbacks to the pitch report when the pitch report didn't go live.
Because if I keep doing it, people will know that it existed once upon a time somewhere. Played away for one. Scratching around BK. Just getting the runs together and getting his eye in. That is the end of the over. None for 16 off 3.
We all know the rental market on the Sunshine Coast isn't that great, so we've got a fantastic spot that you can buy. Great views and 1920 by 1080 pixels. It could be yours. Contact sponsor at TelestreamTV.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Apologies going around. Brendan Kelly on strike. You can tell him apart because he's a right-hander and he's wearing a bright yellow helmet. Here we go. Oh, upish.
Skipper Deeney in there.
That must
doing
be
the
where
fielding.
Skipper's Field, is it?
Apparently.
Where Sammy Curtis took a screamer. I think he was screaming because it probably hurt him, I'd be assuming.
Well,
It's probably why
it
he's,
hurt me just watching.
it's probably why he's batting. So after this, he can go and hop in a wheelie bin full of ice or something. Or rabbits. Some good hoit coming through here from Talon Rackard. I'll tell you what, that hair could be topped off by a performance-enhancing headband. I'm not going to lie to you. We are at Maroochydore.
It's true.
There's enough sun, you could solar charge it up. Oh,
Very paddish.
that shot's called the Walker Thump. Because that's the noise it
I
makes.
can't wait to actually read this book of yours with all these things in it.
Well, when we get to about 5 years, someone can probably put it together, collate it, and send it in. And I'll go, yeah, that's kind of what it is. Here we go. Oh. It's funny, you wouldn't think you could see the highway, but obviously, I was just looking through the trees there and saw a truck. It's a dot ball.
It's just as well our stump mics aren't picking up everything.
He's got a little skip before he comes in for his run-up. He's bowled about the same ball about 3 times. BK's trying to get hold of that. I don't think the ball's getting up as much as...
It's not as roadish as we may have thought.
Could just be a well-worn-in road.
It's very true. Could well be.
True as bro. Coolum would know what I'm talking about there. They've been giving Kiwi chalking lessons at Coolum. Wide.
That's wide.
Apparently they're doing appealing classes. You've got to appeal. How's that, Hasbro? So you have to appeal now.
Hasbro.
At Coolum. All right. I reckon he's going to get hold of one of these. And when he does... Oh. It's going to go miles.
I don't think you got a hold of that.
I don't think it went miles. Do a quick score check. And for 16 of 4. What? Apparently.
Is that one that you had to add in before?
That was in the other innings, so I don't know how that works.
No. At the start of this innings, you had one that was showing up short. I think you added it in. It's amazing how these things happen.
I don't know. I've pressed the button 4 times now, and it's only just ticked over. When we get to the end of the 5th over, we'll do an around the grounds. Here we go. Coming from the outskirts of Maroochydore. Off to Hyde. It's hit the toe. It's bad. He hasn't checked it. He's confident.
Fluey's there. Young bloke didn't play? I don't think he is.
Umpire and the batsman at the non-striker having a bit of a chat about Caboolture by the sound of it. It's full in the air and it's going to clear him. Not by much. Not by much at all. That's a good turn and throw.
That's out.
It looked very outish, didn't it?
It looked outish. Oh,
Dare we?
the replay machine didn't work.
Oh, the replay machine. Does it have a name, the replay machine, by any chance?
The Hyperdex.
Oh. Hyperdick is in charge of the replay machine.
What you talking about?
I was talking Kiwi. Dot. Dotty dotted it. Alright. It's a beautiful day here at Maroochydore. Fluffy clouds in the sky, which is good because if they were on the ground, it'd be weird, wouldn't it, people?
Helicopters in the sky as well, apparently.
Yeah, DEA's come in. Luckily, we're under this awning. In our concrete bungalow number 3. They'll never find us.
You'll never take me.
It's full. Squirted.
And no run.
Oh boy. We'll have an update from the grounds after this over. I may have given something away. It's in the air.
That's
and we'll be
high.
safe again. It's one taken.
Curtis just doing his best to push the field back just a little bit further than they want to be, I think.
Yeah. Last ball of the over. I said I'll give you an update of the other 2 games that are going on. Right.
Still that conversation there between...
Field adjustments. Well, a different batter. They probably could have the same conversation twice. Oh, block. Done for 19 off 5. All right, let's go around the ground, shall we? In Caloundra, we got Nambour and Caboolture. Caboolture scored.
Runs.
Don't know what just happened to...
How many runs?
Caboolture in their first innings scored 148. Nambour in reply 3 for 26.
That's not a good start.
3 for
Who have we
26.
still got in? Wallace is still there.
Wallace is out.
Oh, no.
And
Sledge is not out. And Josh Massey, you're not out.
yes, so there's some people there can score runs.
Yes.
And in the other game, we've got Caloundra playing Gympie. Gympie scored 78 off 16.8 overs. And Caloundra are none for 62 off 7.2 overs.
Wow. Sounds like Caloundra are having one of those days like they had against Maroochydore here last year.
A. Muir, 28. 5 fours and a 6. D. Hill. Now we know Mr. Hill can go.
Yes.
28, 3 fours and a 6.
Oh, we've had a change of bowling here.
Hello.
And Curtis just points that one away. For a single.
Juan run taken. Looks like Voldecawley's got a comment in the comments there.
Yes.
Strange place for comments.
Better off streaming the Mighty Thirds next week at Maroochydore, boys. Calm the Swans. Today in both cricket and AFL Grand Finals. Sounds like he's just a Swans person in general.
Yes. Swans about. He's going to have his own tipping comp involving all kinds of bags of chips. I was going to say, I think their appeal distracted enough to not get a wide, but apparently it flicked. Flicked his hip on the way through. I got that information from Flickopedia. Yeah, I'll go with that. It's Paddish as well. Finding it hard to get runs.
Yes.
They need a couple of whooshkas. I reckon maybe he needs to step outside of off and just go whooshka. This is Benny Lachlan bowling, by the way, if you're wondering. He goes well. Apparently he is 63 this year. That's what they're telling me. I cannot confirm nor deny this information.
I can't see what number's on his back.
It doesn't help his story.
That appears to be the end of the 6th over.
Is the end of the 6th over, none for 21. Because that's what I said.
That's what it says on screen.
Yeah. Just the one run off that last over.
I see you on a top. And then obviously these.
Yep. Right. Discussing in the middle. What are we going to do? How are we going to get by this?
Deanian just doing what he can to get on camera there.
Yes.
Make it look like he's doing something.
Well, that's what you got to do.
I'll just go to a square. Yep.
Coming over, yeah.
Sammy Curtis, he's about to try and move the field around himself, see if they'll listen to him.
And they got to change a bowler.
Change your bowler's probably going to be Jared Officer.
Jared Officer.
It looks very Jared Officer-like.
It does look very Jared Officer-like.
Good sentence, almost. We nearly got there.
Too busy helping you sound intelligent.
Me?
Yes.
I could have just faffed for one ball. Or when I looked up, I would have gone, hey, it's Jared. Oh. That's good and stuff. That's a dot.
31 tuning in. 32, sorry. Thanks so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Coverage, pictures, the sound.
Yes, Nambour have lost another wicket down there. Josh Massey is out.
Oh, that's no good. Nice push through there from Curtis.
Yes, got himself up the other end, where it's a good place to watch cricket from.
You'll find in my helmet camera footage whenever I'm batting with you. That's where I try and get you because you're a lot safer there.
Apparently, by the time I do get on strike, I've got cobwebs covering my eyes and I can't see anything. And the pitch is covered in potatoes from all your farming.
Thought it was turnips, but okay.
Comes a Jared Officer. Turnip up for the book. He's been working on that shot for about 5 overs now. A little drop dab. Dab drop.
Maybe the watchers are people that are finishing the Gympie Caloundra match.
Yeah, that game's over. There we go.
That's pushed away.
There's runs.
That could be a boundary.
Don't-
First for a little while.
Don't dab it. Cut it.
And let's celebrate with a replay.
So Caloundra have got up down there after 9.2 overs, done for 81. A. Muir, 35. D. Hill, 39. Both not out. Securing the victory for Caloundra and probably some, I don't know about bonus points, but very good average for and against. Well, actually, no, because it wasn't a high-scoring game. Someone will correct me if that's even remotely close to anything to do with anything.
Didn't sound like it to me.
You're not the best judge. Ooh. Going to play that around the corner. One to come in the over. I reckon just outside off stump. Good line.
That's doing my head in.
Mm-hmm. Should do some producing. There's a cut. I'll just take the one.
That's over.
And for 27.
I hear that's over.
Over, McSchmover.
Will there be a wicket in the next over? Magic 8 Ball says no. Will Max forget his lines? Yes!
Tewantin-Noosa. Tell them to get the fuck out of your shade. Set it up for them.
Welcome back. Looks like we're going to the Talon again. It's like we might be. Oh, either that or he's just releasing the hair for the good of it. Nope. Talon Reichardt back in. They want to scare him. Scare him with that mane as he runs into bowl.
Ah, and he's doing jumps as well. That'll do it.
That'll do it every time.
Great shot of the sight screen there.
It's good. Here we go. He's a little skip as he comes in a bowl. Full.
Pushed
Womped.
away. Could be another boundary.
That'll be 4 runs. Oh, there's someone snuck up out of our view and fielded it.
One of those people that are standing off the field over there.
They're on car moving duty, I think.
Okay.
You're right, you're right.
It's like the Birds are attacking their pitch mics again.
Yes. Reichardt in. That's full. That's a very good ball. Umpire's wondering, was that bat? Was that toe? What's going on with that? He's called it bat by the look of it.
Curtis back on strike. Looking around to make sure the face gets on camera.
As always.
Good technique.
He's seasoned. He's got all the secret herbs and spices. Seems to be a lot of people on the boundary.
Oh, that's the way you play cricket, isn't it? Score runs and then just plonk everyone back.
I disagree, sir. There we go. Ah. He went to play the continental salad scoop.
I was hoping it'd go into continental.
Here we go. What's he going to play now? Straight back past the bowler, I reckon. Ooh.
That's called the board lefty.
When will they be back, do you know?
Dunno.
That's good. That's good. So it would seem the other games at this venue possibly not being live scored.
Yeah, two.
Changed his mind on that pretty quick.
2, we'll just take 1 is fine, actually, now that I think about it. I'll try and dig up some scores from them if I can. The other if other game. Rackard in, 1 to come. It's through. Right, just going to adjust this score. Looks like it'll be Jared Officer continuing. It's done for 29 off 8. Oh, he's hit that well.
And another 4.
Yes. Need a bucket of them. Good contact, straight out of the middle. Some would say a very left-handed shot. Got no choice. And they bowl the ball there, do you?
Well, why would you worry about choosing? Like, I'm left-handed. They put the ball there. It's not even a choice. You just go, oh, well.
Well,
destiny.
I'm pretty sure Sammy Curtis had a choice, bro. Clonk. Clonk for 1. All right, BK back on strike. Brendan Kelly. Bowled him.
Oh, no.
Boulderized him. That's off stump. Leaning back by the look of things. He's tried to just move things on. Happen.
Oh, going on there.
Noises.
That's the previous one.
What's going on there?
We
Maxwell?
didn't get that replay because for some reason the replays are screwing up again.
Boo hiss. That's what I say. Boo hiss. Right, I'm just having a bit of a look, see if I can get some other scores, people.
Okay, new batsman looks to be Ryan Briggs. Had a guess?
Does look like Ryan Briggs. So I have found the Glasshouse Maroochydore game.
How did that go?
Glasshouse 7 for 109. Maroochydore 3 for 59 off 10.2. So close. Come down to wickets there.
Glasshouse does tend to always have close matches.
They bowl well. I can tell you that Matty Watsonson is batting, so anything could be happening.
Oh, our stream numbers have gone up.
The boys and girls will be hanging from the rafters over at that field, I assume. Pete McCauley will be screaming like a schoolgirl. He loves him some Matty Watsonson. And he's batting with Luke McInnes. There we go. Don't know that there's any other games I've missed, is there?
Well, there's only 3 other games happening today.
There we go. Got them all. Badump. That's a dot. Score update, 1 for 34 off 9.
It's almost like that's what it says on the screen.
Crazy people, crazy.
Doing well.
No more chat. People are just quietly watching and enjoying. We don't mind that.
Well, Coolum are going to have to really pick up their run rate. They want to get anywhere near the 153 mark.
True. They're going to need to pick it up and put it somewhere. Maybe into the computer.
Well, I do know both of these batsmen can definitely hit the ball and get runs turning over.
Do you know that, do you?
I do.
I do. Well, we did, I think, if not this game, but the first game of last season, Sammy Curtis got some runs, didn't he? In a close game that they ended up losing.
I think that might have been the end of the previous season.
I don't remember. It all seems to
blend together
into one long over. Oh, change of bowling.
Some spin.
You know who we haven't seen bowl yet?
Denian.
Skipper Denian with the stop catapult method.
Curtis is just reprimanding his side for not being at the side screen.
Yes. What are you doing? He's probably saying, get out from under that shade. Or some words similar to that. Oh, he's just called him straight across the field. Get down there, you rapscallions, he says. That's a spring onion that can spit some verses, is a rapscallion. You may not have known that. Oh.
And Curtis has been injured.
Curtis almost going for the return catch. I think that's out.
Umpire has given him.
He shouldn't have tried to catch it.
That's
He won't be happy about that. Yes. Slowed down by trying to avoid the ball. All right, Colin White, don't worry. Give you an update of the score in a second. This is Eckhard bowling, by the way. In case you're wondering. Michael Eckhard. 2 for 34, and so around the grounds again. Just do a quick refresh. Nambour 7 for 41, chasing 148, and it looks like we got Sam Ibe and Zane Yankoviak are batting.
Well, how many did Wally and Sledge make?
Some.
Okay.
12 for Wally, 6 for Sledge.
Sledge out there for 2 balls.
He might have got that on his way out. As I said before, Gympie went down to Caloundra. Gympie all out for 77.
And they played against?
Caloundra got 81 runs off 9.2 overs. No mucking around there. Maroochydore are playing Glasshouse. Glasshouse 109 off their 20 overs. And Maroochydore are currently 3 for 75. So going along nicely. Luke McInnes, 27. Matty Watson, 16. Go, Michael Eckhart. Getting a bit of tweak by the look of it. Now, he's number 4 with the long sleeves. That's what the only note on that sheet meant. They should have all been number 4 with just some description. Crazy hair.
Push through. Down to the main man.
Yes. There we go. No straggling with him.
Just chipped down the ground for one.
Juan.
Bubba G, it's like golf. Lowest score wins.
Wow, when you've been at Nambour for that amount of time. I can say that now without feeling bad about myself. Talking bad about myself.
Good to see you in the chat, Bubba G. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. It's 2 for
I have
38.
a feeling that Sammy Curtis is going to be involved in 2 highlights that go on the highlight reel of this game.
Might be the Sammy Curtis highlight reel. 2 for 38. I believe, possibly, maybe. Off 10. Halfway mark. A little bit of work to be done by Coolum. But they look confident. Very relaxed. Not looking to score in a hurry. By the seam of things, they must know they're going to score 40 or so in the last couple of overs. They might be onto something.
140.
140? They got 10 overs. And you need about 10 and over.
Yeah,
Thereabouts.
Closer to 11.
Yeah, well. Play him right. This is Tyron DeCowie.
So Cowie's batting.
Bowling. Well, that didn't get up.
No. There's a seat there if you want to sit down and have a chat. Oh, and that's hit the batsman.
Batsman hit.
But that batsman hit himself, so probably not quite the same as what happened to Curtis there.
So we've got Stefan Sheepers.
Spare no expense. Oh, and he's played away there. Probably just for a single.
Just the one.
Are you able to hear? Oh. And so we're joined in the commentary box. Sorry that maybe just you will be able to hear yourself now.
Yep, I can.
There we go.
Excellent. One's pushed away. Another single. They're pushing for 2. That's good cricket. That's what needs to happen here. They're not going to get there with singles.
I don't think our guest is going to agree with us giving any tips to Coolum for getting these runs.
Well, just as well I'm wearing my Coolum cap then.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a struggle.
Yes, yeah.
Probably needed to go a bit harder earlier, but bowling's been pretty good, so
It has.
yeah, it's been a challenge to get it away, which is usually the case here at Maroochydore.
Yes, and the dual airport landing strips that we've got here.
Yeah,
I
don't know if they're that good.
the pitch mics seem to only allow certain things through, and it's very interesting what they choose to send through.
Yeah, no, good point. It's a bit of a back of a length pitch, this type of pitch here, so because it's so low.
Yep.
So I think Coolum just bowled a little bit full, which enabled us to get it away a bit.
Well, that
that's
is in the air, and it's
probably
going to be
gonna
safe, I think.
No, oh,
Yeah.
just safe.
Skipper
Well done, though.
didn't make it.
He did well to just grab it and pop it up for, looks like Louis Wall behind him there.
Yeah.
But let's have a look at it again.
Why not? We're looking for highlights that don't contain Sammy Curtis. Getting hit by the ball and then run out. That's a good replay.
I am not sure what is going on. I'm going to need to check that again.
You have to do some producing by the look of things.
Sounds like it. Give me a second.
Second given. All right, well, why don't you take this moment to just say good day to everyone and tell those who maybe don't know.
Yeah,
who
right.
you are.
Well, Andrew Kratzman.
Kratzy.
Normally play for this team, and I'm out with a knee injury at the moment that probably a lot of people know.
Yes.
And looking to come back in about 3 weeks' time.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm itchy. As you could see, I
Yeah.
ran out there to take drinks out. They were saying, "What are you doing out here?
Just
You
warming
just
up.
can't help yourself, can you? You're not a very good patient." So, yeah.
Rehab's going well.
It's going real
Yep.
well. Yeah, operation was almost 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
So yeah, it's going well.
Oh, that's right. You had to get it redone, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, just cut
Was
out
that because you rushed it the first
yeah,
time?
It is. Yeah, cut out
Age
scar
old.
tissue. We had Jason Tui bowling here,
Ah. Oh, that was in an area.
almost taken. Yeah, that's probably one that should have went. He will bring it into these batsmen.
Yep.
So
It's good to have some inside knowledge.
yeah, he's an in-swing bowler, and we'll bring it in and probably favour that leg side. These guys should, as you just saw.
There we go. That's down towards Cowish area. Oh, it's been called 6 down on the boundary there.
Maximum.
Nice work.
They're going to need several overs worth of them, I think. So this is Sheepers, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, this is not.
Oh, it's
Sheepers.
Briggs.
This is This is not
Ryan.
Sheepers, yeah.
Pulled a big shot out. He's added some bit of pepper into his game.
There you go. I think it's probably the order of the day right now, isn't it?
Well,
Go as hard as you can.
You've got to go down swinging or
That's right.
go with a fizzle, really.
It's no use just getting to 100 because you can.
Yeah. There we go. Same area.
Jared.
Oh. Has that gone all the way? Yes.
Another
it has.
6.
There
A
you go.
replay on that one.
If the replays are working, we'll find out in a sec.
We need that magic 8 ball. Will the replays work? Yes, they will. We get the outstretched. No.
Oh, that's
Nice.
pretty good. Good job.
Yeah. And
Oh, he's tried to go for it again.
Yeah, well run. They've both proven they can hit them, so take any other runs that are on offer.
Yeah,
I
it's
need-
interesting to see Bricks. Is it Bricks?
Yeah.
Hit the 2 6s because normally that's
Hey.
Stefan Shepherd's MO, isn't it? Because he can really whack him, Shepherd's, can't he?
Yeah.
We've just had someone join the chat.
Have we?
Yes. Statman Jack with my lunch
With your
money.
lunch money. What division are you and Maxie playing this season, Lanno? We may not play any. You took off with his lunch money last season. We may not be able to pay fees.
Yeah.
So it's 2 for 58, we believe.
You got Stump Mike out there.
We got a couple
Yeah.
of cheeky stump
That's
mics
awesome,
out there.
guys. Real good.
We've had some problems with the far one. It's just
Yeah.
a bit crackly.
I could just hear the keeper, and I was like, "What?
How am I hearing that?
That's the keeper's voice."
Yeah, there's been some parts of conversations that it's picked up that probably it shouldn't have done.
Maybe you're just lucky you don't have Brett Malini out there.
We'd get some good tips, maybe.
Plus a fair few expletives. Stefan,
Oh, well done. He's pulled cricket out of the bag there.
I reckon.
There might have been 2.
I think there should have been 2 there.
With
They
a
should have been pushing for it at
With a
least.
quick turn, there was 2 for sure. Oh,
Right,
Okay.
where's this one going, boys?
it's like I might be a little bit
I-
ahead of the score here.
Straight to us.
I would say probably a little bit that way of us.
Yeah.
It's good bowling.
Yeah, he's keeping it obviously just around off or just outside so he can't get across it. by the look of
Yeah,
it.
and it just couldn't get under that, could he? It was pretty full.
Now, is this the same DeCowie from Caloundra?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a lot of movement this season, everyone.
it has been.
Different
hasn't it? Yeah.
places.
I'm not sure why he moved to us, but I haven't got the down low on that one.
Yes. It'll be one of those You'll be chatting to him at square leg one day.
Yeah.
In the middle of a game or in the slips.
Yeah, well, he bloody got me out last year, so when I played against Caloundra, so
You'll have to ask him. No, that ball, I mean, it was obviously a good one. How did you bowl that?
yeah, what didn't have to be great.
We've been wondering, has young Talon Riker, has he been entered into any
That's a good ball.
any hair competitions? Like,
I don't know, but didn't he bowl well?
I
He did.
He bowled real well, eh?
Yeah.
And Ben Lofton was saying at the back here when I was
Mate?
chatting here, Benny was saying that
Yeah.
he's a cricketer. He's real good. So have to put some work into him, Ben said. So
Maybe the hair is to combat the sight screen.
It's a bit Samson-ish.
no, you're not running two on Ben's arm. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he's gone to the keeper's end just to show off a bit there. Tell you who did bowl well was Dakota Dale Westbrook,
Yep.
the young guy with the muscular mullet for Coolum. He bowled very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, there was a couple of good
4 overs for 14
a
in the
few good
T20.
bowls, mate. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was real good. He kept it back of a length, which was really hard to get away.
Yeah,
And Louis was saying he was trying
So
to cut the
wide.
ball and just couldn't.
yeah, and he threw the Yorkers in at a perfect Yorker length too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, bowled real well.
Right, so I've been putting off scoring because I got a bit ahead of myself before, and now they've caught up. So it is 2 for 61.
Yeah, you guys have got a lot going on over here. Holy smokes. Keeping up on everything.
That's why you're here, to also fill the gaps in.
That appears to be the end of the over.
Yeah, I probably knew that. Oop, it's been a while. I'm at the same end on that camera as
It's all right,
I
I didn't
was
need it.
before.
That was probably my fault. I should have been on that.
Nah, all good. We've got it covered. Done this a bit now.
I've just looked at the live score. Apparently it's 2 for 62 off 12.7.
Okay.
What? No, it says 13 up here. 12.7?
Yeah, on my cricket.
Oh, right.
Someone's had to put an adjustment in, obviously. Oh.
So that's Jason still bowling. Okay.
Yep.
It's probably a better ball. Don't bowl length. It's going to go.
Yes. Now, there was a freshwater last season.
2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago, was it?
Yeah. Yep. Tommy Freshwater.
Yeah.
He's just living in Brisbane, so he's not playing.
I see you've replaced him with another solar panel, though.
Not wrong. So Jason's just filling in today, really.
Okay.
Chris Wright couldn't play.
Yep.
So I think that's why Jason's there. And yeah, he normally does a pretty good job with the ball, to be fair.
Yeah. Sort of bowling little darty sort of.
Dibley's
Yeah.
really slow, but he moves the ball and usually bowls a good length, hard to get away.
You can normally tell if anyone is over the age of sort of 35 to 40 and they're playing in a slightly higher grade and they're bowling, they're going to do something with the ball.
We usually got the smarts.
Yeah. Ooh. Batsmen haven't decided to come out of the crease to try and put him off at all.
No. Good throw there. Youngsters that can throw.
Yes, I think there was a game last season where there was talent and there was another young guy who was 16 or 17.
Yep.
Who he's played a couple of games. Yeah. So and they look dangerous together as bowlers.
Yeah, right.
Can't remember
Who
who
that
they are.
is, yeah.
Someone will tell us in the chat for sure.
That's a nice shot.
Oh,
Okay.
Going to take the arm on.
Easy.
Yeah, well run.
Yeah. Stefan is a fast runner. It's really the order of the day, isn't it? Being quick between the wickets on these 2020s.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be hitting fours, you've got to be able to get those quick singles. And
There we go. That's not going to go far enough, I don't think.
straight
There we
down
go.
Jared Officer's throat.
Nice.
Yeah, he's not going to drop that.
Does not drop many. So now he'll drop the next one that goes to him, now that we've said that.
Yep.
How's the replay on that one?
Replay should be fine, but we'll find out in a sec.
Replay, McShmley play. Here we go. Got a good angle on it. There we go. And safe as a house built by a reputable builder. It's not as many of them around these days.
That was a heck of a catch. Easy, easy one.
He didn't move around. He stayed, waited till he could see what it was doing. Just took a few steps in.
He rarely drops them, Jared. If you see him drop one, he'd pretty much be a bit in shock.
Yes. He's good in sort of the slips in the gully as well.
Yeah.
Right, just
Really think anyone should be dropping that one, though, should they?
not at this level, no. I mean, if they called on me to fill in, then maybe, but I reckon even I'd catch that. That's a big, bold call.
So what's the deal with you guys? Are you doing every week?
We're doing like one game each round of the T20s, except for the final round, where we do 2 games because we've got the Tewantin-Noosa night match, which allows us to do that one, as well as the
2 on
the one on the Sunday.
Yeah, one on the Sunday.
Awesome.
And then the semi and the final, which will be
well, that's remains to be seen if we can do the.
True.
Sorry, the T20s.
Yeah,
the
T20.
T20 finals. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're not sure about the 3-day just because of timings of some other stuff that's going on.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's awesome, the footage you guys put through. Amazing.
Yeah, we're just trying to get some consistency. Technical difficulties seem to dawn upon us all the time, but this week, fingers crossed, touch my head.
Oh,
That's going to be runs.
that's well placed. Don't know if he meant it, but that's going to be 4.
It's an under edge 4. We love that. In the scorebook, who knows? Although this is streamed, so he can't get away with saying that was a straight drive.
Well, it went straight. Straight behind him.
Yeah. It was a drop shot.
Didn't have enough backspin on it if it was a drop shot.
Yeah. Well, you would know.
Yeah, we've got Pete Walker in the team today, keeping, because we don't have a keeper anymore with Cody Pine playing in the Scorchers.
Ah, yes.
So we were really scratching our heads as to who was going to keep. Louis Waugh was kept in the last week.
Yep.
But, he's been batting so well, we don't really want him keeping.
No.
Yeah.
So really it was going to be it was great that Pete can come and do it because he is a very good player, very good keeper.
So where was he dragged out of somewhere?
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. So, yeah. Yeah, I really don't have any idea on that one.
That's the great thing about the T20 comp. Sometimes it's like, who's that?
Don't know. Yeah.
Well, guess as good as mine.
With the off spinner that bowled earlier that scored a quick 40 in our game.
Eckhart.
Eckhart.
Yeah,
He's new to the club, South African fella, and he's a very talented, as you could see, player. He bowled really well too. Bowls good off spin. Semi-professional player. He's playing actually not the whole season with us.
Get him while he's hot.
Well,
that's up. Just over.
Yeah, no, he's not playing the whole season because he gets flown down to Shepparton to play. They pay him and fly him down. So.
Nice.
Well, you'd go.
Yeah. I heard someone say they pay for his
accommodation or something.
Well, they pay for it all. They're paying for his uni.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a South African fella, so from Pretoria.
Yes.
Really nice guy, and just loves his cricket, obviously.
Well, he's just got to go to the airport, park the car.
Yeah, that's right.
No need to drive.
Coming back for 2 here.
Oh, that's going to be out. Oh, need the ball.
Yep. That is good fielding.
Got that in very quickly.
I guess you don't get picked in the BBL if you're not a good fielder.
No.
41 he is, I think, this year, or he might already be 41. Lockman.
Oh, that's coming down our way.
That's going
to seem to be your hands
that's
almost.
Right over the top.
Watching that very closely. That was well picked up, that one.
Yep, old length.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't swing the kitchen sink at it, just badoop.
Timed it.
Yeah.
Very nice hit. They need about 10 more of those.
I look at those shots and think, I don't play as many of them anymore as I used to.
Tell me about it. I start doing the lap sweeps and stuff like that. They're just easier on the body.
Yes. Well, my problem is if I do a lap sweep or a sweep, it's going to have to be a boundary because by the time I get back up again, I'm going to run one.
I hear you. I hear you.
So that's 15 overs down. 3 for 83. Oh, that's going to be runs. Have they learnt yet?
What, the miss-hitting it at the edge seems to do the trick.
Or maybe how many runs you're going to take is probably a consideration. We might just take one, huh?
Yeah, it was going to be a tough 2, really.
Yeah.
So throw to the keeper there.
So anyone that's watching got any questions for Kratzy? He'll answer them. Questions may be...
I might answer them depending on the question.
Yeah, well, they may be truthful or he might just make something up.
Yeah.
Oh, people on this stream don't make stuff up as they go.
That would fit in perfectly.
So we've got my mate played his last tennis match this morning.
Oh, yes.
Roger played his last match.
Where was that one?
At the
That's
laser.
been given us 4.
Yep, great shot that. Straight drive.
Well,
Straight pull.
Pull
yeah, I was
straight.
going to say, I'm not sure it was a drive, but
Oh, I love that shot. Straight pull. That's a great shot.
Yes, I play that shot anywhere from the cut area all the way around the ring on that side.
Depends how late you get it.
Exactly. Oh, just one there.
Yeah. I think Jared's in the game a bit there, isn't he?
Yep.
With this bowling. To be fair, that's where I'll be trying to hit it too.
So, the bowling, apparently, we've had Eckhard and then Curry and Peters.
Peters isn't playing today.
That's what I thought. I'm looking at that. So
that's wrong, yeah.
Said it was Tom.
Yeah, you're supposed to have Pete Walker in there.
Oh, okay.
So that's incorrect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Eckhart should be bowling, you'd think, again soon.
Yeah, I saw him stretching before. That's wide. When I read the name Peters, I'm thinking, surely that's not Peters from Caloundra as well, is it?
It is. Yeah, he played for us last year, though, too. So he captained second grade last year at Tewantin.
That's why we weren't seeing him on the streets of Caloundra.
Oh, that's out.
Should
Sorry,
be.
guys.
Yeah. No, that's good. Someone had to spot it.
Straight to Ben Laughlin down there.
He hit that very well. That was
didn't he?
Kind of still going up.
It's a shame he didn't get a bit more loft. He would have gone the distance. He hit it sweet.
Look at the replay. And boom.
Yeah, just more loft would have done
Yep. What's going on with that?
I don't know.
Go to the black screen. Probably all captured on that one angle, I reckon.
I was thinking that it might have been there, but
Got Ben Laughlin going from deep mid on to deep mid on here. It's a bit he must be still fit.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think they'd have a chariot or something to carry him around in.
well, I'll say Coolum's run rate has picked up quite a bit, but starting to lose some wickets. 4 overs left, needing 60-odd runs. Not impossible.
No, it's not.
We're going to see how deep they bat.
They just need one really big over, really, to get back in it, don't they? Like, it has to be massive over.
Yeah.
But it's obviously been done, and probably this is...
as good a ground to do it on as any.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. You got Jacob Deneen bowling.
Yeah, here we
really,
go.
Really slow, sort of off spin.
I call them the stop-start catapults.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like...
Yeah, and this is pretty much the area. We're going to be in the hot seat right here, guys.
Yeah. He's one of those bowlers that gets a lot of wickets and everyone that gets out to him goes, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Ooh, that's
There you
straight.
go. There you go. There's another
Well
one.
picked up and taken.
Yeah.
A little too easily.
Yeah, sorry about that, boys. I didn't change the camera.
It's all right.
All good.
We'll have it on one of the others.
We should do.
Would have been right in front of our other
just
cameraman.
a tiny
the catch.
tiny bit late on the actual shot.
Look at the catch. Too easy. Right in
Very
front of the
easy.
eyes, people.
Yep.
Well hit, though.
Cameraman giving us a thumbs up over there.
Yeah.
That he did a good job.
Yeah. I got it. We know. We've got lots of screens over here.
But that's Jacob Dineen's first ball.
Yep.
Taking a wicket, which is... Yeah, he does take a lot of wickets in the shorter formats of the game just because guys think they can whack him.
Yep.
And but he puts it on a good length,
Wait.
hard length to get away.
And he's not afraid to give it some flight.
But honestly, that wasn't a good length. That probably should have gone. I think he got a bit of a bottom edge on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should have been going over our heads.
Yeah, sort of a bit of a bunt. Didn't get a full swing.
Didn't get it, did he?
Yeah, the whole way down, the ball's going, hit me, hit me.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, it's the way I feel too when I face him, don't you? Everyone does. Oh,
Yeah.
that's in the gap too.
And
No.
oh, well picked up. Louis War with an arm.
Sorry, guys, just having a slight issue with the switcher, having to reset that.
Oh, don't get any sweat on it.
Ah, there we go.
Just one.
Yeah, one run there.
Yeah.
Needs to go over the top of these boys.
A whole lot of cricket happened in one ball then.
It's a nice shot.
That's just
Only
going to take
for
one.
A single.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another good arm down there. Scott off the hide quite often gets a run out from the boundary, so...
Yeah, there's quite a lot of good arms hidden around the boundary here.
Yeah.
There's that stop catapult, and that's not far enough.
No, that is out.
Well
Louis
taken.
Wall.
Swallowed it. And I reckon we've got a good angle on that too.
So you can see how he takes so many wickets.
Yes.
He just bowls at the right times too. Like, you know, he's
the
bowling
joy
now
of
'cause
being
Well, when you're the skipper.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
But it's also knowing what you do and
Yeah.
injecting it in.
That's it. Right, all right, boys, I'm coming on now.
Yep. Then you're like, oh. Especially if you're on forfer and you're a quick bowler.
Give me one more over.
Yeah, come on, come on.
boys. Sorry, coming on.
Look, I'll just try it out, all right? I'll get 4 in that over. All right?
Yeah. What is that like? That's 4 balls this over, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's still got 2 more. So
2 wickets.
Who was that
balls.
that got out then? That was
Was that Quackmire?
that was the South African fellow. The talks a bit South African. A few
Shippers?
South Africans in there, isn't there?
McLean, that was. He got 1. No Quagmire.
Okay.
And
Away from you a fair bit.
Tian Sheepers.
That's the Smith. Yeah.
Got to say, boys, the only reason I'm sitting here is because of this seat.
Yeah,
It's so comfy.
they're very
these
good.
up.
Oh my god!
Picked these up.
Where'd you get them?
I got them from... They're on special. Club price. Uh-oh.
Right.
That Velcro's about to keep going.
I'll fix that.
We're going to have to get you to do some producing there.
Yeah. Just take that off for a second.
Yeah.
You want to go now? Or no, Tyrone, you go now.
That's the over.
Finish, Tal. Finish it then.
By Captain Courageous.
You come up, you come up.
So good over. It was 2 wickets, not many runs.
That is 17 down, 6 for 93. Keepers up.
Sticking with the slower bowling.
It's Zekart back, is it?
Yeah, he's yeah, he looks like a quality spinner, really.
Bowling tricky offies by the look of it.
Yep.
wraps a hand around it.
Yeah, you can see it really dropping.
A lot of revs on it. Something I could never do.
You have trouble doing that with your car.
Yes. I bowled slow with the action of a fast bowler. I could never get that out of my
I hear you. Yeah, I bowl about number 11 in this team.
Yeah. Oh,
that
that's
is-
high. How far's it gone?
Straight to officer again.
And strangely enough, he's taken that easily.
Yeah.
And there's no replay on that one.
I'll tell you what, though. There's been a lot of catches in this innings. We could have a
Yeah, you don't need to see that one anyone, guys. It's
Yes.
pretty standard, straightforward, straight up in the air, caught on the boundary. Well, short of the boundary, probably 20. Oh, there we go.
We could easily have a compilation of just catches. There's been
Yeah,
one,
not
two,
wrong, eh?
3, 4, and just 5 then, I think.
Out of 7.
Yeah.
One of the others was bowled, and then there
Run
was
out and a bowled?
Yeah.
That's 5. Yeah, that's 5, yeah. With Louis Ward down here, Bennett, Loughlin at both mid-ons, and then, yeah, those 2 right there to Jared. Yeah, and what BK got bowled and then a run out, is that
Yes.
what you guys said?
Yeah, Sammy got
Sammy got run out.
tried to take a return caught and bowled catch and then decided to run up the other end and didn't.
Don't know if he had much choice in it, really.
I got hit last year too, so
Yeah.
he's not getting any younger like myself.
No.
So.
Well, it says on the team sheet, the notes, he's broken again.
Oh, yeah.
Start of the season, he was saying, "Oh, no, I'm fit for the first time in ages."
Yeah.
First game, missed it.
Yeah. He's doing a good job with cricket, Queensland at
Yes.
the moment.
Yes.
It's awesome.
We need to give him some of our cards. Say in your travels, just
Yeah.
just hand them out, would you? One. Give you an update on who is actually out at the crease at the moment.
Number 4 is left-handed.
I think we might have Jack England out there, the Pom.
Yeah.
Not just saying that, he is. Whooshka.
Is that the Pom there?
No, the other end, I think.
Yeah, number 4.
Yeah. So
One's on strike now.
Yeah.
And it's Simpson who's the other bat. Braden.
That was very nice footwork there to the spinner.
Braden Simpson, number 4. Jack England, number 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see if they try that sort of footwork to Deanian.
I think you got to do something because
Yeah, that's right.
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to upset him.
Yeah, I think you're right. And look, to be honest, when it's that slow, if you wait, you feel like you're waiting forever and then you're too early on the shot. But if
Yeah.
you come down the wicket, you're actually meeting the ball
Yeah.
sooner.
Yes.
So
And it's up to the bowler to alter what he's
that's
doing.
right. And so I think it is not a bad ploy.
Oh, it's caught and bowled.
There you go. See, it works every time. I put the curse on him. Gosh. Sorry, boys.
I think he normally gets a 3 for most games.
That. Oh no.
Deary me.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's another wicket,
Doesn't normally drop too many.
especially off his own bowling.
No, that's right. He did drop one earlier.
Ooh.
He was the one who dropped BK earlier at cover.
Oh, yeah.
And then he got moved. I don't know how. Did he move himself?
He must have. Right, that's enough from you.
Yeah, like.
Get you out of there if you're not taking catches.
Yeah, he like swapped with Jared.
Yeah.
Jared put him. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm actually going to get the story on that. Whether he was moved by someone else. Mate, you're not catching him. Get out of there. Even if you're the skipper.
It wasn't an easy catch.
Oh, I think he should have caught it though. It was down low, wasn't it? And diving
Yeah.
a bit, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to take him if you get both hands on him, surely.
New
This level.
batsman, number 14.
Timmy Hines
Ah.
Yeah, right.
coming in
Jesus,
late.
Batting down the order.
Yeah.
He can bat.
Needs a quick fire 30 from each over.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, so Nambour Caboolture. Caboolture 4 for 148 off their overs. Nambour all out for 41.
Oh, no.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
Sorry about that, mate.
A lot of ducks at the end there. That's gone all the way.
form.
And the earlier game, Caloundra and Gympie. Gympie all out for 78, and Caloundra got 81 in 9.2 overs. Muir and Hill are just going to town there. And Maroochydore are chasing. Were chasing. Let's see. Glasshouse got 109, I believe it was. My memory serves me correctly. Oh, that's come this way again. Good movement by Jared.
Decided to not go quite so aerial.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost rolled the wrist a bit too much on it.
Glasshouse 7 for 109, Maroochydore 3 for 115. So obviously a 6 to win the game.
Left-handed Pom
There we go.
on strike, I believe.
Yep.
England. He's turned that around the corner and said, you deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not used to facing this sort of stuff.
I'm not getting out to this.
They never bowl this in England. Yeah, he's very, very wily, Jacob, with the way he bowls.
Oh, that might be long enough,
That's
actually.
over. That's over.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Yes,
What a catch.
I
Sorry,
hope
boys.
we got that.
I hope we got that.
Yeah, that's definitely going on the highlight reel.
Okay, let's try again.
And if it's not on the highlight reel, we'll have us just going, woo.
So whose catch is that?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
And over to the other. Here we go.
Oh, brilliant.
Benny Lachlan up, throws it back,
Oh.
and that is awesome.
Yeah,
well done, cameraman.
Yes.
That one will probably make it onto our friends in England who do a weekly compilation on their
Is that
channel.
right? Yeah, okay.
They wanted good catches from us. So
Well, there you go.
that'll do
Got
it.
one right in front of us.
That's Cricket District.
Okay.
Channel. Yeah. They said, please send us any catches.
You're allowed to give them a plug.
Well, Sammy
Well, we're
Curtis.
hoping they'll
But
give
not
us
that
one back.
Company.
Yeah. Well, no, because we're hoping they'll mention us back.
Yeah. No, fair call.
Yeah.
So is this, what number batsman is this in now?
This will be
Number 11.
Yep. Okay.
Number 11.
It's the number not. I don't know.
What
There's
number
8
is
wickets
there?
that are taken.
Is there 8 down, is there?
That's what it says.
Oh, he is number 11.
Yeah,
I see what you mean.
yeah.
The number on his back.
Yeah.
I always try and help Lanno out by giving him the player number so they can check the sheets if it's written down.
Yeah. Good idea.
Nathan Madsen, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say having played a fair bit of Premier grade in ACT, he could probably hold a bat.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Knows which end.
He's obviously possibly a grandson of Gary Madsen.
Yes.
Who plays over 70s cricket.
He would be a...
Yeah.
I believe his dad's umpiring...
Ross Madsen, yeah.
Out the other side.
Oh, so it's Ross's son, is it?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
If not, definitely related.
Yeah. I heard the boys saying that he's related, so...
Yeah. So we're 9 down, actually. Looks like it didn't take that when I put the last wicket in then.
So it is number 11 batsman.
Yeah. And we've got Manova behind here somehow.
Probably because you've been talking.
Not me. I've been trying to keep up with wickets and watching the replay of that catch.
That's true.
And I've got some runs to add on. It's all happening here.
Oh, that's it. Done.
34 watching. Tell me, if you saw that catch before and you like the replay, hit that like button. We like the likes. If you didn't like it, well, hit the like button.
That tells us you didn't like it.
Yep. And remember to subscribe. We've got another match coming up after this one, which is just finished by the looks of it.
If you're one of the many people who watches but isn't subscribed, hit the subscribe button so that you know when the next matches are coming. So, yeah, that is that game over. The Coolum guys just could not get going.
No, Tewantin-Noosa just played at a different level.
Batted well, bowled well, fielded outstandingly.
There we go. We'll cut to your camera there. As
you've got it all in hand.
Got this. Look at this.
Until you run into a pole shortly.
Yeah. Nice.
Rightio.
Done.
Well, that was fantastic.
That was a good game of cricket. As I say, Coolum just didn't feel like they did. I don't feel like they did the best they could in the field. There was a little bit of misfielding and things going on.
Yep.
And I don't know if they bowled to their potential. And
Well,
that
you're the
just-
one in the Coolum hat.
I am.
Driving the bus.
I'm driving the bus there.
There you go.
Little bit of, I don't know, unluck. What's the word? Bad luck there.
A little unlucky.
Little unlucky with Curtis's wicket. He could have gone on there, but just how that played out.
I think given the way that Tewantin bowled, and they could have probably picked another 2 or 3 people to throw the ball to who would have done a job as well. So
Yeah, there was a few more
Yes.
bowlers in the team, but yeah, no, I think they shut the game down quite early in the
Yeah.
our bowling innings there by bowling so well to 2 high-class batsmen.
yeah, well, BK
Do you know
and
what I
Sammy
mean?
were
So they
were struggling
they
in
are
the first 5
high-class
overs.
batsmen.
Yeah.
So I think we bowled quite well. Tewantin did at that early stages, which shut the game down, unfortunately for Coolum. But yeah, so
Yep.
good game all in all. The
So-
being a Tewantin-Noosa supporter.
Yeah. Well, that's
player.
3 in a row for you guys now, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
28,
nice.
28 wins in a row, actually.
Whoa.
If you're going on
not
from
too,
last year.
not to put too fine a point on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of game number 1. Thank you, Kratzy, for coming and joining us.
Oh, no worries, boys. I like the comfortable chair,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Well, anytime you see the chair empty and you're around, you're welcome to come and sit down, mate.
no worries. I might have a sleep in it next time.
Well, next time will probably be the day-night match.
Perfect.
There we go. We'll be looking for someone then. Oh, you'll be wanting to put your hand up and play that one, won't you?
Probably not. Not
No?
yet. Not yet, no.
Nighttime air might get to the knee.
So I might come over and say hello.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Love to have you.
If you'll have me.
Yeah.
Good on you guys.
Fantastic. All right, thank you very much. We will say adios, and we'll be back with our second game just before 1:30. We'll be streaming about 1:15, I suppose, something like that.
Yes. Thanks
All
so
right.
much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Remember to
Remember to
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yes. See you later. Bye-bye.